What's going on, everybody? This is Fifth Quarter Tailgate. I am Scott, hanging out with you tonight. We're gonna talk a little sports action that happened this weekend and hang out. And like the thumbnail said, I do have some breaking news about the channel that I needed to talk with everybody about. But we'll get to that in a little bit. But first thing I want to do is go. There's quite a few people in chat. I want to go say hello to everybody. Let me scroll back here. High Five was in the house. How you doing, man? Or Five Fingers, excuse me. High Five D, Five Fingers. Zach Pettit was in the house. Hey, Zach, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while, but thanks for popping in for a little bit. Marty was in the house. Good to see you, Marty. Like Marty says, everyone hit that like button. Yeah, if you could go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, but I'm sure that most of you already in here have subscribed, but if you haven't hit that like button right now, it would be a good chance to do that to help YouTube algorithms and show everybody that I'm live right now, and maybe people who don't have the notifications set yet will see that I go live when you hit the like button. What's up, Slapshot? How you doing? I'm sure you're pretty excited about the Stanley Cup that happened this past weekend. But we'll get to that, and I'll bring you on, and we can talk all about that when you get here in a minute. How you doing, Mark Hevenecker? Yeah, they were going a little long over at the whiskeychannel.com/Shelf Turds. There'll always be Shelf Turds in my book, but so I try to wait a little bit so I'm not kind of overlapping, but once they get to like the song and singing, then I'll pop over. But Death Looks Dogs Dan in the house. What's going on, man? I see you're probably neck deep in a move to your new place. Good to see that. Hopefully not too much longer. Slapshot again, saying hello. Dan B in the house. Good to see Dan B. Let's see here. Bourbon Baller's in the house. Good to see you, Bourbon Baller. Cheers, Whiskey RN. Good to see you, Sierra. Oh, let's see. What am I drinking? Right now, I'm drinking a little E.H. Taylor small batch that I won in a giveaway from Tim Evans. So thanks, Tim Evans, for giving that away, and I can get the opportunity to win that. Thanks, man. James Morgan was over there at Whiskey Crusaders until he hears some noises. Yeah, well, Bourbon's in the house. He is inventorying his whiskey. Not recommended. You will realize how much whiskey you have and how much you've spent, and it will make you cry. I've done it and realized how much I could have saved. But you know what? We all like the whiskey, and we enjoy what we do. So if you have it, win. You know, drink it. If you have the means to get it, drink it. Stacey H, hello everyone. Yeah. Roy Man in the house. Has inventoried his wine collection and often think, what could I have done with that money? Exactly. That then you drink it and you don't care. GT tell me to start. Okay. Well, all right. I started just about 5 minutes after you told me to start. So about 10 minutes behind now, but we'll get caught up. What's going on, Zenbood? Good to see you. Excuse me. Everybody saying hello to everybody. Zembud says he's fading. He's been clocking out quick. I hope you stick around for a little bit, Zembud. OS in the house. Good to see you. Stacey House has an early meeting, so she won't be too far behind. Hopefully, you can stick around for a little bit. Got chat jumped on me real quick. Hold on. What's everybody else drinking right now? Yeah, like I said, I'm drinking the E.H. Taylor small batch. Urban needs to try Troy Man's wine. I think we all do. We gotta find. You gotta either somebody can drop a link or Troy Man drop a link to some of your wine. That'd be great. Or some of the wines that you recommend. Troy Man says I'm bottling my best stuff in August. I'll get your address and send you a couple bottles. That'd be cool. Should get my address to you, Troy Man. That'd be cool. Good to see you, James Morgan. Eva Williams in the house. Good to see you. Cheech in the house. Trevor Kunkel's in the house. Derek's in the house. Good to see you. Cheers, everybody. Have a all right. Mark saying this is chill comparatively. Yeah, we're not gonna get too crazy. In fact, I might turn on a little bit of music. Somebody tell me if that's too loud. Hope not. But chat jumped again on me. I'm getting behind. So I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of loud for me, so I'm gonna turn that down. There we go. Yeah, Whiskey Mountains, you're just popping in. That's no worries. You were having some fun over at Shelf Turds. Good to. That's a lot of whiskey. What did you do? 7 ECBPs. I can't imagine doing like 4 in a flight, let alone 7. That's like double a flight. I don't. Let me see. Sorry, chat kind of went weird on me, so I have to find where I'm at. There we go. Isaiah, cheers. Cheers, Isaiah. Dan's disappointed he didn't sing the Atlantis song. Whiskey Mountain. Trevor McCunkle sipping some Nashville Barrel Company Mash and Journey Rye. Yeah, I missed that one. I heard that one was really good. Maybe I'll try to find somebody who can get me a sample of that. So I'll have, sadness and regret that I missed out on a bottle. But who knows? I always feel like bad when I get like a sample from, not really bad, but like when I get a sample of a pick that you can no longer get. Because then that's like that little bit's all you can get. So it's like, man, if I really enjoy it, then I know what I missed rather than if I just, miss it. Yeah. Mark Amanecker freaking winning. Yeah, freaking always winning. Yeah. You're always winning, Mark. But you gotta play to win, right? Troy Man, Mark Amanecker, of all people to say that. I know, he's joking. Let's see here. Trying Hey, Jenna, it's good to see you. All right. The hair, amazing this evening. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. Got to get the news so I can go to bed for another early morning. I'll get to it here in a minute. Got the locks a flowing. That's right. I had to let long hair don't care. You got to let them flow. Let's see here. All right. I am going to go ahead and drop StreamYard link in the chat if anybody wants to hop in for a bit. And then glad that Stacy says that she's still here for the Fifth Quarter Tailgate. Yeah. All right. Let's see if I can pin that. So anybody wants to pop in, they can hang out and come in the back room, and I'll bring you on as soon as I'm ready. All right. I did 7 ECBPs. Why did I think that was a good idea? I don't know. That's a lot of high proof alcohol. It's fun though. Yeah, he didn't pour heavy pours either though, so nice to have fun. Hey Paul, good to see you. Oh boy. Oh, let's see. We got Whiskey Mountains in the house.
Oh, that was really...
Sorry, I didn't mean to abruptly move bring you in. I should have warned you.
Terrified with how up close it was.
Sorry. What's going on? You feeling pretty good? Feeling pretty good after that?
Feeling pretty good. And I didn't actually quite finish everything, even though I was supposed to, so I'm gonna hang out while I finish these pours because I don't want them to go to waste.
All right. Sounds good. So, which one was your favorite?
C920, which is absolute fucking literally no surprise to me. It's delicious. Yep. C920 and B520 are top 2.
I think I had the C920.
I got a second bottle from Will O'Neill. In fact, I have his.
Yeah, I think the Davilar sent me a bottle of that, or may have been that may have been the 921. Oh, we got another person in the popping in. Gonna talk a little hockey with Slapshot. How you doing?
What's up, Brian?
What's going on?
Hi, how are you?
Can I ask for the music to go down?
Yeah,
it's a little loud.
Yeah, I was
in the earphones. It's a little loud. It wasn't until I got on.
It's so weird. Like in the background, hold on.
On the stream, it was fine. Here
it's like blaring.
Yeah. Okay. Much better.
Yeah, it's totally blaring.
All right. Also, before I got on, I was listening to Shelf Turds still, because I like Lana's Morissette, but I was hearing your music with them.
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit much, yeah.
And I've had 7 ECBP. It was a trip. So.
Yeah. Anyway, but what are you drinking on, Brian?
Just water.
Water.
No, I was having blood pressure issues earlier. It was like 188 over 125. So I'm not drinking tonight.
Smart.
It's good now. I took an extra pill and it's back to where it should be.
Okay.
All right. Sorry if I forgot to miss your chat, but I did. I got the frizz going, like the shine.
You've got like shiny. You can't tell, but mine is super frizzy.
Yeah,
I got the purple redone, which you also can't tell because.
There you go. I've got a good hair day going. Like it, you gotta let it go when you have a good.
I got a good hair day too.
You just gotta let it flow. Yeah, you gotta.
I'm having a great hair day.
Yeah, Well, you got every good beard day. I mean,
right? Actually, legit question, Brian. Like, is that a thing? Like, are there days where you're like, my beard is on point today, and then there's other days? I mean, it's not like you can pull it back.
Well, when it gets affected just like yours does with humidity.
Yeah.
So high humidity days, the sides will flip out if I don't, because if I'm not going out or doing everything, I don't do all the beard stuff. Yeah. So it'll be like, and it'll like tickle my ears and.
No fucking way.
Oh yeah. Or when it was longer before I cut it, I'd wake up and it'd be in my mouth, and like all my kids have like hair down to their butts, and I'm like, all my girls, and I'm just like, how do you deal with that long hair sitting on it and dealing with it? And they're like, they've always had it, so
they get used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I got used to it, and then
one day one of them's gonna do what you did to us and just cut it into like a pixie cut.
Not any day soon. Not any day soon.
When you shaved your beard, and I was very upset about this.
Well, I'm sorry. I apparently upset a lot of people.
Yeah.
We just didn't know who you were, Brian. Like your face changed.
Well, see, what you guys don't know is I used to always when I was a cop for 16 years, I didn't have a beard. But before that, I worked as a park ranger, and I'd grow a beard for about a month, shave it into a goatee, leave that for a month, shave it, and start over. So that was my natural process is changing around. So so none of you guys know that. So
I love this from
but Dan. When I did shave it off, as soon as I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh, that was a mistake.
I love Dan says, when I get the combo of good hair and beard day, I feel like I could conquer the world.
Oh yeah.
That's legit.
But anyway, well, I mean, I guess I don't want to bury the lead too much, so I'll get into my breaking news. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be my last show.
What?
I need to take a little bit of a hiatus for medical reasons. Just need to take care of myself before I can worry about YouTube. I'm probably gonna do one more stream, and that's gonna be on my birthday. I'm gonna bring in Sierra real quick, so I don't forget. I'm gonna do one more stream, and that'll be the 11th, and that'll be my birthday stream. So I'll go out on my birthday, and I'm okay. There's nothing like seriously wrong with me, but it's just if I don't take care of myself, and but anyway, I appreciate everybody who has subscribed.
Okay.
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah. I have enjoyed all of this, and I'm gonna miss it, but it's fun. And when you need to focus on yourself, and life is saying focus on yourself, and people around you are saying focus on yourself, and other people are pointing out you need to focus on yourself and your health and your well-being and your mental, physical, all that, then you got to listen. So appreciate everybody here, and thanks for being around when I'm not going to be I'll probably be back. For right now, it's going to be a hiatus until I feel comfortable that my body's in check, my mind, body, spirit, it's all in check before I can focus on that and YouTube, and not have to focus on my health as much, because that's in check. So
hey, I mean, that's a hard decision to make, but like clearly you're listening to all the signals and doing what's right for you. Sure. So like, good on you, but it sucks. I'm bummed.
Yeah, and I'm still gonna be in chats. I'll be in and out, and I just won't be here every Monday night. I may pop in when I'm feeling good enough to hang out for a couple hours, but it just won't be a regular thing. So, with that being said, let's talk about some hockey, Brian. I don't want to talk about that sappy shit anymore. But
Is this all because of hockey?
yeah,
So the
It's all because I
See,
made Scott watch hockey, and
you
now
made me
it's
watch
fucked him up.
hockey, Brian, and now I got
Yeah.
no.
There hasn't been enough football, so
No.
yeah, I get it.
I see all the kind words. I can't really read them right now because I'll lose my shit. But thank you. Anyway, so Brian, what happened? What happened this weekend in hockey?
The
Let me bring
Avalanche
on-
broke a record in denting the cup.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
what?
was the-
I was
they
gonna get to
dented
that.
it big time.
When
When they went to take the group picture on the ice like they always do, I don't know which player had it, but he kind of fell on the ice, and the bottom ring flattened one of the sides on it. On the
so
cup.
the Avalanche had the trophy for all of about 3.5 seconds before this
Yeah, there
happened.
you go.
And let me pull that. Yeah, look at that. This nice little dent on the corner.
That's not a dent. That's a full-on new design.
And it's not even like the top where it's like metal and like where they could like hammer it out.
No, it's
he
all
had the dent.
it's all stainless steel plates, and
Okay.
it'll be
But,
hammered
like,
out.
The bowl,
And the
I
top
feel like could be,
the top bowl has been broken because my team, the Caps, dented that, but that was after many
they bit the crap
drunken
out of the
hours.
trophy. Like,
So wait, so these are all dudes who it's like this is their profession, right?
Yeah.
To be on ice.
Yeah.
And then you hand them one heavy thing, and they the whole it's like dominoes. They all topple
Yeah.
over.
Well, you hand them a trophy that's 35 pounds.
No, it's 37 pounds.
Okay,
Well,
37.
so is a bag of horse feed. Like, I don't understand the
Yeah.
problem. I thought they were fit. What's the problem?
Now hold on. Now the rest of the guys were on the ground. The guy there holding it went to bring it over to put it in the picture, and he plopped on the ground, and it just the weight just went on down, and he dinged it.
Oh, they were all
That's
already
too
sitting?
much.
Everybody
they
but
were,
the
like,
guy
gonna
holding the
get-
cup, and then
Yeah,
he
they were
came
getting
over.
ready to take like a team photo, like after they won with the trophy,
I
and they'll be
assumed
like,
they were standing during a team photo. Why were they
I-
sitting?
I don't
There's
know.
too many people
There's
to,
too many people.
everybody
some of them
stand. You gotta have
sit,
different
and then
levels.
yeah.
short
And then he
people
like
to the
comes
front.
over.
Yeah,
He
you
comes
just put
over with the
short people in
trophy,
front.
and
We
then
don't
he's
have to
just
put
like,
The
them.
problem is none of them are short.
he just kind of like trips on the ice. It's like, I don't know.
It was pretty
Oh.
funny,
No.
but it gets
seen the
in it. That's
replays.
what that one's for. It's not the.
Right.
There's several cups. There's one in the Hall of Fame that stays in the
Oh,
Hall
really?
of Fame. Yeah, and then that one is they make two of them. So that's the one that they all. I mean, that's the one that they all get, and then they know they're going to drop it, or every player gets a day with it, so you can do what you want.
Well,
with
that
it.
guy's not. Like he lost his chance at his day. Like he's gonna drop it.
Yeah, he's
Days
never
done.
gonna get to touch it
That's
again.
it.
I mean,
That's it,
they
bud.
players have put their newborn babies in it, pictures. They eat ice cream out of it. They, the cup on the top will hold 14 beers.
Yeah, they eat ice cream out of it. Sure. Mhm. Yeah.
And
I bet
whatever
there has been
cereal.
a lot of
Oh, yeah, there's been a-
beverages
Yeah.
drank out of that cup.
Oh yeah, it's been left on the side of the road, and Montreal Canadiens won it back in the day, and they all piled in the car and forgot to put the trophy in the car.
How much do you
Left.
have to have drunk to forget the trophy you just won? I assume they had
Yeah,
just won.
I'm
They hadn't
assuming
even
that was a
drank
lot.
yet.
Wait, they're allowed to take it like with them, like out to party?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
get
know
like a day. Hey,
Well,
Paul.
no, like when
To fuck it up.
when you win the cup, they take it. They go to bars. The cup goes out to bars. Like when my Capitals won, they were in Vegas when they won, and they broke etiquette and partied in Vegas for the
Not
night,
happening, Mark.
and then took the team plane home the next morning. But they were in Vegas, walking into casinos, carrying it and drinking out of it and celebrating.
Love this.
Wow.
Not getting the deposit. Not getting the deposit back on that one. No, you're not.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
all good. But see, nowadays there's a keeper of the cup. He goes everywhere the cup goes,
Yeah.
so he
How
babysits
do
it.
you get that job?
He's
I don't know.
fired,
I would love to have
apparently.
that job.
He's fired. What are you drinking, Paul?
What I sent out, slap shot.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, I finally broke into it today, man. It's good stuff.
It is.
That Knob Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knob Creek.
Not pretty much.
Oh man.
It's delicious.
Yes.
Stacey H wants to know: has the Stanley Cup been underwater in someone's
Yeah,
pool?
it went into Mario Lemieux's pool when the Penguins won it.
That makes sense.
Hey, it's been everywhere. It's been to strip clubs, bars.
I'm not gonna put what Spicy and Bread did.
You name it, it's been there.
That was.
That's good because I kicked him out.
Oh, did you? Good. Well,
he pisses me off like every stream tonight. I'm drunk enough.
He's just like, whatever. I'm out.
Like
goodbye.
Every freaking time I'm like, oh, I should wait until time. And tonight I'm like, goodbye.
Like, bye. Yeah, there are a few people I have a very short fuse for. So
yeah.
Anyway, so there was that this weekend, and
hilarious.
A little closer to me was the College World Series, and so the Ole Miss Rebels won the College World Series. It's always fun.
Not yet, Matt.
So it's all around here. It's they like take over Omaha, so like you can go down by the stadium and tailgate. Like there's everybody's tailgating, and like you probably don't have to eat for 2 weeks because like you could go every day to like a different tailgate and nobody charges anything. They just are like, here's some food, and you're like, thanks, man. Like when you're a poor 20-year-old and you're like, ooh, I'm hungry. That 40-minute drive to Omaha for 2 weeks, it does not sound bad. I did that a few times. No, but like they grill alligator and like all kinds of like crazy food down there. But so good for Ole Miss.
So
let's see.
Sorry, I'm literally looking up a map because Nebraska is one of those states that growing up in South Carolina.
Nobody knows about.
Y'all are just somewhere in the middle-ish.
We're in the middle.
We have an idea of the East Coast states. We have an idea of the West Coast states, and then there's like the middle-ish.
The flyover states.
And then
yeah.
So like 95% of our population lives within 45 minutes of each other.
Wow.
Nobody vacations in Omaha.
So I'm literally looking it up.
Yeah.
To see like, okay, wait, so where is Omaha and what states is that close to? And does this make sense to me now? So
it's on the border of Iowa and Nebraska.
This is helping. Yeah. I'm seeing it now. Well, because the other day you were saying you were rooting for the Avs because Colorado has the closest. Yeah. And I had to look it up that day also. I'm like, oh, are they next to each other? Science, not geography.
I mean, we border. We border along the Panhandle.
And that's what I found out. Like,
it's about 6.5 hours to get to like downtown Denver from my house.
Oh, that's a pretty decent drive though. Actually, it's about 6 hours from Salt Lake City.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, which still I haven't been to Denver because to me that's a pretty decent drive. So.
Yeah. Cheech says there are only 3 West Coast states.
That's true. Well, like out west. The West. Like before I moved,
the Wild West.
Before I moved to Utah, it was all just out west, west of the Mississippi.
That's a true East Coaster for you. Anything past like Nashville is the West Coast.
Yeah, anything west of the Mississippi is West Coast or just out west. Y'all are all just out west. I'm still just out west to myself.
And Texas.
And Texas. And then
that's how it is. There's West, there's Texas.
Yep. There's the South, and then there's Florida. Like, yep.
Hey, I was born and raised. I lived in Virginia my whole life, so I know. And then North.
I was born and raised in South Carolina, North Carolina my whole life, so until I moved to Utah for grad school. So yeah, I hear you. I still think of everything in the terms of like being in the South. Then have to autocorrect.
All right, we got a problem. My glass is empty.
What do you do? You need
my glass is empty. Let's see. I got a sample of Penelope toasted Illinois Select from Mark Emenecker. So
Do you know what the char and toasted levels are on that?
you'd have to ask Mark. I don't know.
Is he in?
He was in chat. I saw him.
Mark Emenecker. Don't make me type in this spell your name.
Oh, that was a hard one when you're drunk. Yeah, man.
Right?
I'm like,
It
damn
tabs
it.
out. I'm on the
Damn
computer.
it, Mark.
What char / toast stick? Sarah, what about you? What are you holding?
I also have an empty glass, and I'm trying to figure out what from.
I hear you digging through samples.
Yeah.
I know. I have like a ridiculous like horde of samples, like just right off camera.
Oh, same.
Like it's like I'm
It's
trying
so
to get
great,
through
but
them, and then
yeah.
I'm trying to get through them, and then Big Vic sends you samples, and then I'm like, damn it, Vic, I just got through this. Like, okay, no,
It's okay. I haven't gotten
having
any
free
from-
samples is a good thing to have, though.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any from Vic, but I'm going to get him before he gets me.
Nice.
There you go.
Beating to the punch. That's the way. That's my thing
I've
is I
heard-
feel really guilty about samples where I'm like, I don't want to drink it and not remember like my thoughts on it or whatever. So now they just keep adding up because I keep waiting until like, okay, I'm gonna like sit and be able to drink this and take note, and that way when the person asks, I can respond with actual response instead of, oh, I just drink it and I don't remember. So it's like, but then they just keep backing up. It's a whole guilt complex.
Do it on stream, and then it's recorded.
That's why I keep meaning to, but I only go like once a month, if that. Sometimes I even skip that, so it's like I can't keep up. I need to. Gotta be better.
Hey, Mr. Jigs, how you doing? Good to see you.
I just
Hey,
poured the
Mr.
Henry McKenna 10-year. It's going to be my first time trying it.
Ooh, it's good.
Oh, nice. This is from Paul.
Yes.
Nice.
There you
From
go.
Mr. Paul.
That's the way to do it. Do it like while you're hanging out with them online. That's
Yeah, because I'm gonna try the Garrison brothers that Sierra sent me out.
Yeah, that flask.
Yeah, that'll be my
Nice.
next four.
You know, I've yet to try any Texas whiskey. That's not to say
Nice.
there might not be a sample somewhere, but I'm curious your thoughts.
Yeah, you sold me on the still Austin cast strength. I did a head-to-head with Troy Man's sample. He sent me out a flight of Woodinvilles, and they were both of them are really good. But yeah, I'm gonna have to be on the hunt for that still Austin. I don't have a lot of Texas whiskey on my shelf, and I like to have a variety of things, you know. And but I don't want it to be like, oh, I hate Texas whiskey, but I have to have Texas whiskey on my shelf. You know, I want to have a Texas whiskey that I can just
Bet
pull
you will.
down and enjoy. So, but yeah, that's still Austin. Definitely a seller.
Do you see them a lot in your area, Paul?
No,
Texas whiskey? Okay.
yeah, no, but I haven't really been keeping my eye out for it. You know, I probably passed it by a couple of times. I see a lot of the Garrison brothers.
Hey, Stacy,
Oh,
thanks for coming in. See ya.
Thanks, Stacy.
See you around.
Cheers, Stacy.
Let's see. No, Mark, I'm drinking the Illinois Select that you sent me, and she was wondering what the char level and toast and all that fun stuff of the Illinois Select was.
I have a bottle of Penelope Toasted that I enjoy, but
Mhm.
Adam from Livewire Whiskey has a bottle that has a
Look at that
heavier
prescription
char,
burger. Let's see.
and I'm obsessed
DMC.
with his bottle, which he's probably finished. But so now I'm like always curious about like the char and toast level because his is really good.
Yeah, I was lucky enough that I got like, I was at like a meet and greet with Danny and shit, what's his name?
Oh,
It's not Mark.
Mike?
It's Danny and Mike.
Mike?
Yeah.
yeah.
Mike, you're right. Sorry. And they actually had brought out all 5 of the toasted levels and all 5 of the, and all of, was it 3 of the char levels? And you could, yeah, you could like test them all.
I'm so
Oh my
jealous.
God. and I was like, I found my favorite, and it
I
was
think
boring
it's
as
heavy
shit. It was boring as shit because it was the middle and the middle.
Oh, I
Like,
think
it was
for
like
me,
3 and 3. I was like, or 3
I
and
think it was
middle or
heavy
medium.
char meat. I think heavy
Yeah,
char medium
medium.
toast might be what Adam has that I am obsessed with. No, I think there's
Mm,
5 levels of char and then low, medium, high. I've just heard of people talking about
toast.
medium high. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
It's something like that. It's
it's
one of
something like that. I don't know.
the. I don't know.
70s
But
and
yeah.
50s. Okay, don't listen.
Anyway. But yeah, they were like, of course, you would pick like the middle. They were like, I'm like, well, I like mid. I don't know.
Way to be
I'm
Goldilocks.
I'm average. What are you gonna say?
Way to go.
This one's good. I think this one's probably got a little bit more char on it than I like.
Oh, see,
And
I
less
think
toast, yeah.
I really enjoy the char, so that's
like-
probably.
Because it doesn't have the marshmallow notes that I get with like a heavy toast.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And see, for me, that often makes it a little too sweet, which I think is
Oh.
why I like the char. Oh,
We'll
yes.
find out from the man himself.
Hey, perfect.
Hey, Mark.
Hello.
Alright.
Cheers,
Hey,
Mark.
is this working?
Yeah.
We can hear you good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just got a
Looks
new
and sounds good.
laptop last week, so I'm trying to see if it works.
There you go. Works great. Loud and clear.
Here's,
So what can you tell me about this Penelope Toasted, Mark?
Hold on, let me mute YouTube.
Oh, yep.
All right, no more YouTube. So, oh, it's not gonna work with my green screen. Shit.
Oh, no.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
It's a Char 5 medium toast.
Yeah.
Can we kick Jason Busey out? Is that allowed?
That's hilarious. It won't show up on
Um,
the green screen.
Yeah, we can. Somebody want to, just go ahead and mute Jason Busey for a minute. Like, he deserves he deserves 300 seconds for that. Oh, man.
Well, they put the background up there for the hell of it, and now it's
And now
killing
it's
me.
sabotaging you.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, and you're gone. There you go. It's funny that like a bottle will throw it
magic. Whoop. Nope.
Mark is here.
Yeah,
Mark's not
yeah.
off.
here.
Mark not.
It happens to Clifton of Bourbon Bites all the time. It's so funny.
Yeah.
There's a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Char 5 medium. 4 to 5 years
Oh, it's
old.
a char 5 medium. I think that's what Adam had. Let me check what I have.
Yeah, kind of what I thought it was. It was a heavy
115
char.
Toasted series.
That's a good one then.
There's evidently 3 of these now. This is the original Illinois Select. There's batch 2 and batch 3 out around.
Okay.
I don't know if I have them or not.
It is not bad, I will tell you that. But I haven't found a Penelope Toasted that I don't like.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're good.
They're all pretty good. They're fairly consistent, even though it's like a batched product, but batched and blended, but
Yep.
anywho.
I have a Mash and Journey one that I won on a stream somewhere.
Oh yeah, awesome.
Tim Robertson's got a pretty funny comment up there.
Oh man.
Says all those bottles in Mark's background are the ones he's won since April.
That's funny. Let's see
No.
that.
No.
There you go.
Let's see. No. Well, maybe that Larceny, although, no, I think I bought that.
Cheers, Northwest Bourbon. Good to see you.
Nah. There's my Infinity over there. That's. You had that too.
Yeah, it was
That
pretty
crazy blend.
good. It was There was a lot going on. So I couldn't pick one thing out of it. So
I know.
I think
It is
that's
crazy.
yeah. Which is like, I guess you kind of want that in an infinity blend, but you don't want one thing overshadowing the other.
Yeah.
I think
I just.
I
picked a bunch of
picked out the
bottles and-
Knob Creek out of it, but that was a
Winged it.
like, yeah.
Yeah, it was
I could
kind of nutty. I
probably-
think there was some bakers in there, and then the nuttiness was
There you go.
what I noticed most. Yeah, Derek doesn't like the Illinois Toasted number 2. I don't think.
I think my husband finished our fucking Penelope Toasted, and now I'm mad.
That's because he never knows what he pours.
Yeah, thank you. He has
Hey,
no idea.
It legit happened to me last night. I was like, what did I pour?
That happens to Nick every time he'll like come sit back down on the couch and I'm like, oh, what'd you just pour? And he just like looks at me with a blank face and then looks over at like the bar and looks around. And I'm like, well, it was in this room. So does that help you? Like,
No problem, Tim. Congratulations.
Hey man, Tim's one on my channel, so he's good for Tim.
he'd be two man.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
try to
know.
show bottles and cups. I'm gonna have to get rid of that background.
yeah, I have to figure something out. I don't know how Clifton does it. Does he have like a actual green screen behind him?
Yeah, he puts up an actual green curtain behind him. So he'll hold up a bottle, and if it's a rye, it's funny because all the the labels are often green, and so that will all go away and become the.
I need to figure out something because I had a telehealth visit the other day from the camera.
And they were like, "We see the problem."
The nurse was like, "So how much do you drink a night?" And I was like,
No, she just wanted your 4-gate.
"Yeah, right." No, that was the doctor. Because I talked to the doctor. She was all worried about like my alcohol consumption, and the doctor comes on and is like, "Is that 4-gate behind you?" And I was like, "All right, we're cool.
Nice.
We're cool."
I picked the right doctor.
Yeah, we're cool.
That's just a StreamYard background. Well, I picked my own picture, but
Yeah, right. Yeah,
they had like a brick wall or some other stuff.
yeah.
I didn't even know this was a thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that you
there
can
was
put
a
your own
setting
like background.
there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because like last year, Clifton was he was doing. I think it was like Matt Madness or something, but he kept jumping like green screens from like Bourbon.
Yeah, you can see my living room.
Oh man.
Oh, you both are together.
You guys live in the same
My
house?
living room?
Yeah, like duplicate houses. Wow.
There you go.
I have a piano and a fireplace.
Mhm.
Get out of the way.
This is awesome.
Slapshot's got a dartboard. Like, look at that. Oh wait, that's your actual house.
It's only a magnetic one. It's for the kids.
Hey, I don't care. That's cool.
The real one's out in the garage.
I knew
Yeah,
this was a thing in Zoom. I use it in Zoom all the time, but I never
that's
knew
my house. There.
it was a thing in Zoom.
There you go. No worries.
Yeah, no, I guess I bought it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Right, I knew that.
You can't silence the truth. You may pause it, but the truth always wins. That's funny. That's funny.
This is my favorite Zoom background. So,
I got this.
Oh, is that
Sink over there.
Star Trek?
original series, yeah. Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I usually just do the blur, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because I got on earlier on what was it? Shelf Turds and sitting here, and I forgot that I have a TARDIS. That TARDIS has sat there for years, and it's like a cookie thing or something.
Yeah.
I totally forgot I was there until I was like on live with Shelf Turds. I'm like, the fuck is that thing behind me? I'm like, oh, my TARDIS. Thought that was there. And my Christmas lights that Nick won't ever let me take down.
I mean, I can move.
My Christmas tree was up for an embarrassing long time, so we won't go into that.
Mine is always up until the Super Bowl at least.
You can see the actual cabinet, but I'm kind of blocking the actual cabinet. I don't know which way it goes. Too much crap up there.
Oh, I see it though.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of the picture, but
I see a Texas whiskey. I forget which one it is. It's got
I don't have a
red
Texas
label.
whiskey.
What's that red
Wasn't
label?
mine.
It looks like one of the Texas ones.
Nulu.
The Doc Simpsons?
Oh, maybe it's a new.
Yeah, the Doc's
It's
on
like-
the other shelf.
Short and fat. It's on the same shelf as the Blanton's.
Nulu. There's two
New,
Nulus there.
okay.
Hey, Mashbill.
Nulus
Thanks for coming
and
in.
a double oak right next to that one.
We'll talk soon.
Oh, okay.
Like I said,
You guys-
I'll be around. I'll be in chat. I just won't be having a channel full time.
Yeah, we'll just see.
You got my number for it.
What?
What's
I
it?
said you've got my number if you need anything.
Should be like a part-time channel.
Part time channel. Yeah. I'll be like Big Vic. I'll just go on whenever I feel like it.
I need you to go on whenever Green Bay wins.
That may happen. Like I might, like yeah, I'll get drunk as shit when Green Bay wins, and
Right?
yeah, that's
That'll be
happening.
good.
But just take a break until
Mhm.
football season. See what's going on with it in the fall.
Take that.
Yeah.
See how Green Bay's doing.
You haven't really
and
even
then-
had your fifth quarters, right? Yeah.
That's right. I know.
That's the problem. Yeah.
I'm taking a break right before the most important
Right
time.
before football.
That's
Son of a bitch! The
Football
one
season.
sport I like.
Come on.
Fine.
I don't know. It gives you like a couple of months to totally be off, and then you can see how it goes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Priorities, though.
Finals
It's definitely
coming
important
on.
to take care of yourself.
For sure.
It's very important to take care of yourself.
Well, it's important, especially when people around you are saying, "Hey, like, get your shit together."
Yeah. That's why it's a sign.
That's always hard when you have that, but then you're like,
Thanks,
"Oh, yeah, I do." But we're good.
Speaking of taking
We're
care
not
of
talking about
yourself,
that.
I'm going
Stop
to bed.
it. All right.
Good night.
Good night,
Sarah.
Sierra. You have a good one.
Good
Thanks for
night.
coming on and hanging out.
Cheers,
Good
Sierra.
night.
Cheers.
Bye. Cheers.
Yeah.
Don't forget to drink some water and get those
Hydrate.
electrolytes, multivitamins in the morning.
Hydrate. Yeah. What is it? Wormwood and what was the other thing that you?
No.
No, not wormwood. That'll kill you. But
That's absinthe.
Yeah.
That's the reverse.
Folic acid, thiamine,
check.
and a multivitamin.
Check. Okay. Well, I don't get hangovers. I'm good.
And
I take all three.
which the only one right now is Adriana, but prenatal vitamins have the extra folic acid and thiamine for baby development. So girls, I mean, you can just take a prenatal vitamin and it's got the excess of those two and the multivitamin, so it's just one pill. So haha.
Yes.
Then you're. I'm not going there.
Cheating.
Smart. It's the only reason I would take a prenatal vitamin to help with hangover.
Alrighty.
Whatever you gotta do.
Exactly.
Well,
All right,
Yes,
Sierra.
ma'am.
Thanks for coming in. Everybody, go subscribe to Whiskey RN. Get her subscribers up and hang out. Somebody put her link in chat so everybody can go hang out.
Well, is Sierra going to take your slot now? She's going to go after Shelf Turds Monday night?
I work night shift.
I was gonna say you
So,
work,
and
yeah.
rotating weekends.
That's always hard. Like when you have like a weird shift, like when to go. Yeah, you can go at like 8 a.m. I mean, we could day drinking with Sierra.
I mean, you'll get the Australians on.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, hey.
But with Ken starting to
Streaming.
go more.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
you'll
not
fi- you'll
day
find your
drinking if you
spot.
just got off midnights. It's just drinking. Because
Exactly.
that's your day. It's
Yeah.
your night.
You have
Hey,
your
when I
own
w-
circadian rhythm. It's fine.
Yep. Hey, midnight shift used to go hang out at places that served alcohol at 8 a.m.
Yeah, Fuzzy's starts. Fuzzy's here is a taco place that starts selling alcohol at 7 in the morning.
There is a reason
Breakfast
that
margaritas, delicious.
there is a reason that Burger King sells cheeseburgers at 7 a.m. I'm just saying.
Y'all really don't live in Utah.
Not always breakfast.
No, the lovely
No
state of
alcohol for
Texas that changed their beer. One time you could buy beer and wine on Sundays because of football season.
Oh yeah.
It got moved up to 10 a.m. instead of noon, so that
But how
people
long
wouldn't
ago was
miss
that?
the football kickoff.
Oh yeah, because y'all are in it.
Oh.
So in I grew up in South Carolina, and they moved it to 12 because of football season.
Hey,
But
thanks for hopping in, Jason.
East Coast side.
You know I love you, man. We got to hang out sometime. You're not that far away from me.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, Sierra.
So,
Yeah.
Adriana, do you have like a list of stabbings? I mean, like, do you have a priority
Yeah.
order of who's getting it first? Or...
Yeah. Nick is definitely at the top. Obviously.
He sleeps with one eye open.
Yep. And Jason likes to keep himself.
Everybody go follow
pretty
Whiskey
high on
RN.
the list. Yeah.
Everybody go follow her. Thank you
Actually, it's
putting
funny
that shit.
because I have a undergrad that's like training over the summer with me, and we got some packages in, and I pulled out my knife to start opening them, and she just looks at me. She's like, "Did you have that with you the whole time?" And I was like,
Don't you?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's super useful. Like, how are you gonna open these overly duct taped packages? Like, what's the problem? Seems normal to me.
Should always have at least one knife on your
You gotta
person.
have a knife within like arm's reach of you at all times.
Exactly.
It's probably not your killing knife, but that's in my pocket.
It's
all
gonna
day
hurt
long.
somebody. It's gonna
Yeah,
hurt.
it's my little short
too?
step. Yeah,
You get
sounds
Every time.
useful, but that's too thick
Yeah.
for our women's pockets. So I like my little Kershaw.
the plight of the woman's pocket.
It's the
Bars
oppression
open
women
in Wisconsin at 6 a.m. That sounds about the most Wisconsin thing you've ever heard.
See that.
Jesus.
Hey, some
Ooh.
cheese curds and beer at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's a
Well,
breakfast.
you know, you gotta have eggs and kegs, right? Like I have had my fair share of eggs and kegs tailgates, and they do not go together. Let me tell you.
No.
No. Well, no, eggs come afterwards when you go to the Waffle House after.
Denny's, I'm for. Waffle House, I freaking hate. I hate Waffle House. It smells like a toilet. Like, I hate Waffle Houses. No, I've never been so drunk that I was like, yeah, let's go to Waffle House. Denny's is also open 24/7. Please, let's go to Denny's.
You could always live in like
Tim,
what is it,
something's
Vegas, where
concealed, you don't need to
bars
indulge
never
that.
close.
That's true. It's also hell outside, but you know.
Well, yeah, you don't. Any place where, and this includes Wisconsin, Minneapolis, any place where they need a tunnel system for you to get from building to building is either too hot or too cold. Like
That's so funny because my university has
Is the
some
tunnel
tunnels
system?
to get from buildings, and then my mom lives
cold.
near Buffalo, and
Too
also
cold.
has tunnel systems for
Oh,
getting building to building.
we have one here, like downtown.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers it that it's there, but
Yeah. Well, my mom doesn't live. She lives in. So she's a professor at SUNY Fredonia, which is like an hour south of Buffalo.
right.
So it's like for the campus. It's a tiny ass town, but you still need tunnels, and it is fucking cold as hell. And it's right on Lake Erie,
Here's
so
Joe.
you get all that lake effect snow. Oh, fucking, I hate it. Hate it.
The first time I visited my sister in Pennsylvania, and they had a squall, I did not know what that was.
I had to.
I
Google
was like,
squall.
what the fuck?
Listen, I had to
Like-
Google squall earlier this year because they got a squall. I'm like, what the fuck is a squall?
What is a squall? Like
It's a pop-up thunderstorm, Scott.
yeah, with snow.
But apparently
Like-
it's used for snow
winter,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean,
Snow squalls are.
I've never seen
Yeah, it was a
vertical
snow
snow.
squall.
I live in Nebraska, and I have never seen vertical snow. Like it just was like, and it wasn't just vertical snow. It was like a foot of vertical snow in 30 minutes. I was like, I'm screwed. Like, yeah,
What is
Was that
happening?
like in the
what is
mountains?
happening?
Wait, you're in the mountains. You don't know what a squall was? There's no squalls in the Rockies.
Me, I just learned what a squall was this year. I drove through a squall and then checked the weather afterwards, and they were like, "Squall on I-215." I'm like, "Oh,
Let's
the
post
hell
that
is
link
that?"
too.
And you know that it was snow squall. I was like, I've only read that in books, like for like being on the water, like on a ship, and they'll hit a squall kind of thing. I've never like lived through a snow squall. It's an absurd
God.
thing.
Yeah, they're really absurd.
Yes.
No, the best
yes,
is thunder snow.
Independent show. Yes. Thank you.
As a moderator, Josie, post that link if you can.
Yeah. I love anything thunder. That's
Yeah.
what I miss about
No.
the East Coast.
Thunder snow is great.
Thunder
when the
snow is
lightning and the
legit.
thunder snapping when a snowstorm. That's
Yeah.
You're just quoting Garth Brooks. Sorry.
You should be able to now, Joe.
There you go. Oh, okay. I was
Broke
gonna
his
say
wrench.
I was just copying and pasting.
Yeah, it's me.
Thunder
Um,
snow. Tender snow. It's adorable.
Thunder snow. No, we get that, but
Yeah, we get that sometimes.
you're just like walking and it's snowing, and then it's especially if it's like later in the season, like towards like May.
Yeah.
You get like late snow.
Yeah.
I don't get snow in May.
We have had so many stupid tornadoes like around me.
We got snow just a few weeks ago. Not like down in the valley, but up in the mountains. We got snow just a few weeks ago. I was like, what? I still don't
Snow's
understand.
done.
Yeah, should be.
Snow's done around me, but I'm
Yeah,
really
just got done
over.
with the heat
I'm
wave.
really over the tornadoes. Like this is a bad year around us.
Yeah.
We'll get like 3 or 4, but like I want to say we've gotten at least 10 so far within like 45 miles of us.
And there's still like a good couple of months, right? Of,
Oh
like,
yeah. It's like
tornado season.
yeah, mid-July is when they'll kind of
Start to fizzle.
yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mid-July.
Yeah. So you at least have a couple weeks of it.
Couple weeks. But,
Oh, that's freaky.
The last of the A121
Oh no. The
in
decent
the glass. I mean, there's still some more.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you still got okay. I was like, yeah, the whole thing,
No.
bottle kill.
Now that I have like all my
Mhm.
almost all my ECDPs, that's how much A121 I have left.
And I have
How much?
bunkered
Yeah,
bottles
what?
for all the 21 batches.
Oh,
Yeah. Tim Robertson says they had a earthquake in South Carolina on Saturday.
Wow.
what is going on in South Carolina? Like when I grew up, we never had earthquakes, and then last year we got earthquakes, and Puerto Rico got earthquakes. When I grew up, we never fucking had what is happening to the whole East?
Yeah.
Like I don't.
We had that
understand.
one in Virginia in what 2012
What's up,
or
Nick?
13.
Cheers.
That was like a 5.8 or something. It shook. I was at the hospital getting an MRI or a CAT scan
Right.
for kidney stones, and it had plate glass windows in the waiting area that were like 3 stories high. I didn't know glass could bend like it did. We were sitting there waiting, and the shit started bending and shaking. It was like, we need to go.
That's terrifying.
It was crazy.
Wow.
No squalls.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Snow squalls is like the weirdest concept to me.
Yeah, they're weird.
We got an earthquake last year in Utah, and it was like the first one in years. And that was my first earthquake.
Yeah, I've
I had no
experienced
idea
like
what the
5
fuck
of them, and they've all been within the last like 5 years.
What is happening? I didn't even know
Well,
what you were
I
supposed to
can
do. I'm
explain it,
sitting
but
there
I don't want to get too
Googling.
political and weird.
Yeah,
But-
true.
Thanks, Oklahoma. No.
I was sitting there Googling, like, the fuck are you supposed to do during an earthquake? I don't know.
Duck and cover.
Is it to stay
still
sitting in
drinking
the
that
recliner? I'm gonna
Penelope
do
there, Scott. What do you got?
No, I actually
Open the
switched
bottle
over,
of
sorry.
whiskey. Start
Yeah.
chugging.
I switched over to the
Let the liquor do
Stag
the
Junior's single barrel pick that you sent me,
Oh.
which is kind of kicking my ass because it's 133 proof, almost
it's a-
134 proof.
It's
Now that's a
Ah,
jug of
Staggy.
water there, Paul.
That's good. It's good though. Hello.
vodka.
That works too.
yeah.
It's,
I haven't had any of those stag picks. How does that, like, how much does it differ from the normal, like, stag profile? I think.
it's just pretty on profile.
Not much.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is on, like, I mean, I
proof.
love Stag Junior, so, like, that's not, like, oh no, it doesn't taste like other Stag Junior.
This one might not be as cherry forward as I'm used to with a stag,
A lot of
but
the other ones I thought were more grapey than cherry. to me.
Grape
Yeah.
is my strongest thing I get from a stag. Like, so much grape.
this.
That-
I
that and
I only get grape out of
Yeah,
EHO.
that's what I was just saying. It was like that and EHT. Both of them, it's like you get that buffalo
Scott,
taste.
did you
grape.
drink that Pappy?
I did not. I'm gonna wait for my birthday.
Okay.
You know, it's coming up. That'll be
The 11th.
not next week, but the week after. Yeah.
It's opened up and gotten a lot better since I opened on my birthday in January. And
Nice.
I had it with my son and wife, and we're all like, "Whoo, this is, I don't know, the hype." It's like, it was hot, but now it's half a bottle or 3/4 down, and it's a lot more grapey. That one's, it's mellowed out. It's good.
Yep, there we go. Happy 15.
Happy 15.
Nice, dude.
Oh yeah, that's like Jason's
Appreciate that.
favorite of the Pappies. I remember him comparing multiple Pappies and loving the 15.
Yeah, I remember having it. Like, here's my thing. I screwed up my whiskey journey. I had like Pappy 15, Pappy 20, like when I was 22. Like, I literally had no idea what the hell I was drinking.
I don't think that's possible, Scott.
Like, yeah.
How do you screw up your whiskey?
I mean,
journey?
you
That's
don't,
not really
but
possible.
like I like
The journey's the journey, right?
22-year-old me may have shot it like a shooter. Like,
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
No.
like, yeah, party.
I've heard those stories from someone too. This guy was telling me about, I don't know, somebody's special occasion. They went to this bar. There's these $50 pours of Pappy, and he gets them for like 3 or 4 people. And then one young guy's like, "Oh, yeah, great!" Whew. He just shoots it, and they're all like, "What?
Ha.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Oh.
maybe you should have tasted that." Trying to oh, whatever.
Oh,
It was
no.
whiskey, so
Tim
I just took a shot.
where's the best place to get the sample bottles?
Amazon.
I get mine through was it glassoutlet.com?
Yeah, Glass Out. I was gonna say, I was like, somebody sent me a link a while ago. I think I have a bookmark.
I think what was it? Bourbon Junkies have an affiliate link for that shit.
Oh,
Might
I
as
don't
well plug
know.
them.
I think
I think they do.
Renee or Shelf Turds.
Somebody
people.
does. Somebody has a link.
I don't have a sponsor, but those were Amazon, the ones Scott had.
Yeah, Amazon. You can get it like
Yeah, I always go through Amazon.
There's like
it's the same
48
place, but
bottles
you'll
and
like for some reason I find
$40 or something with lids and labels and a pen.
for some reason I find out that Amazon actually charges more than if you go through Glass Outlet. But it's the same. They're getting it from Glass Outlet, so it's like Amazon's taking their like $2 extra cut. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's messed up.
So it's the same thing, but you're getting it direct from the source rather than. And I don't think I've ever waited like more than 3 or 4 days. So you may wait a little longer, but.
Yeah.
What's up, Vic? We got room for you, Vic, if you want to hang out.
I like that you were like, that's a plug for Bourbon Junkies. Like, who are the Bourbon Junkies? Never heard of them.
I don't know about those guys.
If you haven't subbed to Bourbon
Bourbon Junkies, they'll, the people who have 90,000 fucking subscribers.
Exactly.
Is anybody there going to a meetup?
No. Michigan for a day doesn't sound like fun. I mean, no offense.
I'm going to go for 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I mean, Michigan is a very lovely state, but I would have to have other reasons to go to Michigan.
Once we're out of the city. And I'm going to probably take Tim Robertson's advice.
Where was it?
What did I miss?
What was Tim Robertson's advice?
Oh, way back. We
Earth
were talking about knives.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I'm so lost in chat. I'm sorry, people. I'm not Mr. Cheech Charlie.
Probably have a little more than my Gerber dime with me at the time.
Oh yeah. That's when you carry this thing.
Troy, man, yeah, he just picked up another dozen from Amazon. You can get them on Amazon and they'll prime ship that shit. What was it last year? Prime Day is coming up. If you're on, you have Amazon Prime. Mm-hmm. Last year I got like a case of them, like 144 of the 2-ounce ones for like, I want to say it was like $70, which is a pretty good deal.
So if that comes up again, Scott, can you just send that link directly to Nick? But like, can you send it to Nick? Because he keeps buying sample bottles behind my back, but he doesn't understand like the concept of looking at the size. So he's bought 4-ounce bottals and 8-ounce bottles.
Awesome. Can you send me samples?
I would love to have samples that were 4-ounce. I mean, wow.
With these. So it's like we have all these 4-ounce and 8-ounce. It's like I'll use him for camping and stuff.
July 12th and 13th, Prime Days. He knows. He probably knows.
Oh, right after your birthday.
You're either a tech guy or you've bought a lot of bulk things. That's what I do. I've bought like those LED like stick-on lights and shit on Prime Day. You know what I'm talking about? Like the strip lights. For like super
the
cheap.
use for their shelves, right?
Yeah.
Like
Not
a prime number.
Yeah. Andrew Chance wants to know about his 8-ounce samples. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And then he opens it. It's like he's so oblivious. He opens it and he's like, "Is this the right thing?" And I'm like, obviously, fucking not.
Like this is.
Well, it depends on which side of that sample you're on. If you're on your side, no. On somebody else's, yes.
Yeah. I'm like, I mean, if we're giving away the ryes, then yes, I will pour them all in 8-ounce sample bottles.
Wait, what ryes are you trying to get rid of?
Any of them, whatever we have.
Oh, all the ryes. You like some ryes, like you like 2, right?
No,
you like
he doesn't.
I like the sample that I've had, 2-ounce sample, not 8-ounce sample of what is it? Michter's toasted rye barrel strain from Bourbon. That is the one rye that I have liked. So
you
I
also
have liked rye.
You like Pikesville though, don't you? I thought you liked Pikesville. Or you tolerate Pikesville.
Yeah, I'll tolerate. Like that's one of those. If I'm over at somebody's and they pour me some Pikesville, I can drink it and not make a face. So that's
it's high enough.
You can politely dislike it.
Yeah. It's that barely legal. I can drink it. Same with like a non-peak rye because it's barely legal. I don't like rare breed rye.
You like Kentucky rye.
Yeah, but barely legal. It has to be barely. Are all Kentucky ryes barely legal?
Most of them are 51%.
Most are, right? Yeah. All those main distilleries seem to be.
Yeah.
Because they know what's good and what people like.
I still like the Sagamore Double Oaks rye.
We have a bottle. I have yet to try it.
Oh, man.
We finally got one when we were in the Carolinas, and I haven't tried it.
That one's really good.
I think I got burnt out from trying.
So weird though.
So many ryes.
Like, yeah, it is a.
It's hard.
It is a rye that you like one
double oak. It's like really.
Is it sweet?
Unique.
Yeah, I think it. It tastes like waffles.
I was getting like
Angel's Envy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very like Angel's Envy rye.
Angel's Envy finished rye is creme brulee. That's totally different.
For me, Angel's Envy rum finished rye is like French
creme
toast.
Brulee.
Yeah.
On that
burnt sugar
sweet level.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's super unique. I don't even know how to describe the double oak Sagamore. It's just.
It's super sweet, super. It's different. It does not like. You don't get super minty. You don't get super like
little herbal
dill. It's not. I don't get dill off of it. I get maybe eucalyptus, maybe. But
I smell it. I immediately smell the rye. That's
okay then.
Immediately.
Well,
it's not ECBP.
It's not ECBP. It's so funny too because it's 96.6 proof, and the last thing I was thinking was ECBP and C920, which is 132. Is
Michter's good or not? It depends on the Michter's. I am not a fan of their like base offerings that most people can find, but like you get into the aged Michter's, like of course like the 20-year, but in the 10-year.
I think the only Michter's I had was the single barrel base one. I used it as a mixer.
Yeah.
Good in that.
I've had their low proof. I've had their low proof rye, like the 86 proof, and I liked it.
Yeah, I think it's super. It's polarizing. You either like Michter's profile, or you don't. I don't.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't had a lot of Michter's.
It was good in Manhattan.
I can see that.
Nice.
I think I don't like the vermouth.
At Tim, she's about
that's what she's trying right now.
Oh yeah, I've only nosed it, and then I set it down and was like, shit.
I was like, that's rye. I don't get rye off of it like at all. I don't. Man, you must really have a sensitive like rye knows?
I'm so sensitive. Like I've never not been able to immediately pick out the rye. Nick has done that blind.
If you're in Matt Madness and he only pours you ryes, you're gonna know immediately. Like
that's the one thing I would nail in Matt Madness. If it was like, which one of these is the rye? I'm, this one immediately. It doesn't matter.
She sips it and retches on screen.
Yeah, Tim, you're not wrong. First of all, it's expensive. Second of all, you got to find it. The Michter's 10-year-old rye. Like,
yeah. I just
single barrel. It stands for $42.
It's not. It's like a bubble gummy mint, not like mint, but like a bubble gummy mint. Not quite easy with this though.
Yeah,
that's the sweetness. Yeah.
It's funny because I keep sticking my nose in it, and I hate the nose.
I'm more curious about what Big Big's talking about. Oh no!
Dan sent him the 4-ounce sample.
Oh, yeah, he's talking about 4-ounce sample of the Basil Hayden toast. Oh God,
that's a good one to do.
Rough.
Yeah, that's the only toasted I've ever had, and it was god awful.
Nope.
Nope.
And to me that is the most crushable rye. I could like drink like an entire.
Doesn't even want to give the finish a chance.
No.
I could Derek Patton that shit. I could drink an entire fucking bottle of that in one setting.
I'm making an ECBP blend to get rid of that.
Like, fix it. Anything.
See, if they were on Matt Madness, all they would have to do is read Adriana's face, and they'd be like,
"That's a rye."
Adam did that to me before. Adam like looked at me and was like, "It is." He's like, "I thought it might be, but now I'm looking at your face, and it is wrong." Never close. If I was on Matt Madness and that was the question, I would have to like turn off my camera first. You can't look.
Wow.
Yeah, you do not have a rye poker face.
Yes.
No. There's a reason I don't gamble. Like I.
Well, Tim, now she has.
Yep, I've tried it.
I'm that way with two. I'm that way with two whiskeys. Wilderness Trail and New Riff. Whenever I have those, I'm like, oh, what am I drinking?
Really?
Yeah, those they are not in my flavor profile.
Is it the Wilderness Trail bourbon or wheat?
Anything from,
Sweet mash.
They have a weird like finish, like astringency on the end that just like makes my tongue like, oh no.
See, for me, okay, I actually had to like check in chat because I feel really bad that somebody sent me a bottle of this to try, but I really don't like Woodinville. Like, it has a very strong. I don't like root beer, and it has a very strong root beer now.
Oh, 100%. Woodinville is
so
like root beer forward.
I feel like you can't like it. So
Woodinville's port is pretty good.
I haven't tried that
because it doesn't have the port. It doesn't have the root beer taste.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it's a very heavy port finish.
Tim Robertson says that's why I play craps. You don't have to worry about your facial expression.
I would say right. I will say I really like Woodinville because I like root beer. But
that makes sense. Exactly. Like that makes sense. Like I have a frustration of like, I mean, I get like it's funny that I don't like rye, but like everybody's like, oh, you just got to learn to love these different things. It's like, but we all have different taste buds when it comes to every other food or other drink. Like, why does it not make just as much sense that we would have total differences where it's like, you're never going to learn to love this whatever type of whiskey because your taste buds just don't like it. I've literally listened to podcasts about taste buds and how that works because I'm like so frustrated about this.
There are people that hate Knob Creek because of the peanut.
Right, yeah. And they don't like peanuts and they don't like peanut butter. Like,
I've always wondered if it's if people who have like a peanut allergy, I would love to do that like blind, cool. Like like if they have a peanut allergy, if they can taste the peanut and be like, oh, that's terrible. Yeah, and it's just because it's like an allergic response, like
their body's
it's
like
definitely not peanuts, but it's like the taste of it.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Some people have a mild allergy and they really like it.
That's
I
right.
was talking to a
That's
lady
your
a few
body
weeks ago.
betraying you.
She's
your
like,
body betraying.
I like peanut butter, but when I eat it, my cheeks turn red. And my husband's like, "Did you have peanuts?" And she's like, "No."
I've had a few people send me some like of the distillery only wooden bills, and oh my gosh, some of them are really good.
Really good.
Like the apple finished, like they had like an apple wood finish stave. Oh my god, that one was really good.
Nimrax, I love that you can be that loyal because I really wanted to love High West, but their thing is rye, and I live like within 40 minutes of High West, and I hate High West because pretty much all rye,
See, but
and then
So I
one
guess
really,
I
but
lucked
the-
out
one really
living
shitty
so close
bourbon.
to Bowman.
we who
There you
do
go.
love
Yeah,
we who love High West, we appreciate that because then you can go like get the allocations and then
Yeah.
send it to us.
I'll gladly hook you up with freaking High
An
West.
8-ounce
but
sample.
Hand
In
delivered.
an 8-ounce sample.
Yeah,
Yeah, right. In an 8-ounce sample bottle. yeah. I mean,
yeah.
some
but
of us
like,
really like the Midwinter's Nitrous Dram. That is not probably your thing.
No, and that's one everybody's been like, "Oh, you don't like rye, but have you had Midwinter Nitrous?" Like that's one of the first
It's
ryes
rye.
I've ever had.
It's a rye forward.
It's super rye forward. There's no hiding the rye in that. Like, I can
That's why,
understand why
like-
people find it Christmassy,
mhm.
but like, if Christmas sucked, and I love Christmas.
I think that's when I sent you the bottle or a sample of the 16 year Seagrass. I was like, this is for Nick. Because it is 100% a rye. Like it is like there is no denying that sucker's a rye. Like
Yep.
yeah.
Whenever I get one of those now,
to me,
it's like,
Seagrass is not a rye. Like I don't taste the rye in Seagrass like the regular, but
yeah.
that 16 it was.
Also, I
the
wanted
old
to
pickle
respond.
forward.
I missed Tim Evans earlier.
Oh, no.
I
Oh,
have
no.
tried Jepson.
Yeah, the Jepsons.
I had story times, and Barrel 1 I'm obsessed with, and I really want to get another bottle.
Yeah.
Barrel 3, which they swear to me is the same mash bill, that
It
is a
not.
rye.
That is a 95.5 rye.
It is a 95.5 rye. That is a
I know.
rye
I have argued this
all day.
All day. I have argued this all day with Shane.
There's
I'm like,
no
shit,
If
way
anybody's
not.
gonna know it's a rye, it's
The freaking rye.
Like I legit got mad when I poured it. Like I got mad. Nick and I were pouring them together, and I was like, "The fuck is this?"
They mislabel it.
I was like, "Nick, did you pour me the Jepsons?" Like I wanted to try the Jepsons. The fuck, like, did you pour somebody's rye sample for me? And he's like,
Mark,
"No,
I am not. I'm not going to make allegations about a company, but you probably are onto something.
But they lied.
And I mean, you got to say that something. No,
I think
barrel
that
one.
barrel-
Yeah, no, you're got it wrong. Yeah, it's barrel one that's mislabeled.
Barrel 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Barrel
is
three
it backwards?
Yeah,
it's
backwards.
backwards. Barrel, yeah.
I'd have to go look at the barrels. And look, I
It's
70
100%.
TBDs.
Wait, I drank it like I uncorked it on a stream with
You
Jeffrey
uncorked it.
Watt.
It's a screw top.
Or screw top.
Yeah.
I unscrewed it with Vic, you already know. The breaking news is that I will be taking a hiatus for my show for a while. But I'll be back in a couple weeks, but that'll be my last show for a while. Just for health reasons and personal reasons.
Until Green Bay crushes it.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
why they're better when they're blended.
I will say they are good blended, but like I still taste rye.
Turns into a
Yeah.
good boot rye.
Yeah.
I do like High West Blue Rye.
Is that the only
I'm an amateur.
High West you like?
And Campfire.
Oh, Campfire is delicious.
Ooh, I had a burr rye once. It was
Yeah, I tried the High West Burr Rye a couple of weeks ago at a restaurant out in Knoxville in a flight, and it kind of stole the show. And it was up against like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof and some other heavy hitters. So
Oh,
yeah, that High West Burr Rye is nice.
a lot on my Jepsons.
No,
I
but
have one
like,
from Tim Evans.
but anyway, what I was saying was I was on a stream with Jeffrey Watt, and me and him uncorked our bottles at the same time, and we drank them together, and we go, "Huh, is this bourbon?" Like we literally were like, "Are you sure this is bourbon?" Like,
The Jepson's one, barrel one.
Yeah,
the twins
Yeah.
barrel one.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, "There's no way." I mean, no offense to them. Like, hey, Darrell. It's see you, Darrell.
Yeah, Tim Robertson. It's the twins. So barrel 3 is delicious. I got it backwards earlier.
Yeah.
Barrel 3 is delicious bourbon. Barrel 1 is a bold-faced lie, and it's a run.
It's bold-faced. I mean, no.
I'm just saying.
There's still
opinion,
room in
not
the
fact.
live stream if anybody wants to hop in for a
Baby's
little
thick
bit.
glasses.
Dear Jepsons, please don't sue us.
Yeah.
Wait, these glasses or these glasses?
No, my glasses.
Okay.
I thought Shane was gonna lose his shit on me when I told him that there was no way that wasn't a 95.5 rye.
and the Bourbon.
But
I've said it to him before too.
I was like, this is
Maybe
definitely
now
a
he's
rye, 100%.
He's like,
100%
it's
rye.
the same mash bill. I'm like,
It's
have you
really
tasted
not
it?
though. Like, there's no way.
Have you smelled them? Just smell them. You don't even have to taste them. Oh, I'm like,
They
the
do seem
fuck is
different
this?
now.
It's my ECDP blend.
I never.
Yeah, my dragon bones
Hey.
arrived today.
Oh, coño.
Did you kill
Isn't
it?
that like 130
Hey, Lil.
something
47.
right? Coño. Fuck that shit. Enjoy pain. I like
Well,
my thing with ryes is even if you like ryes, I feel like they punch with flavor and they don't need as much, like bourbon oftentimes higher proof is like,
Yeah.
that's awesome. But I feel like with ryes, often you can have them in lower proof and they'll still punch with as much flavor.
Well, Shane's been
Regardless
saying
of-
it actually, if you put couple drops of water in it and bring it down to around like 120-ish, 110, it tastes
Oh, okay.
much better.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So it's like one that's really good for adding water too.
Yeah. And I got it mainly because I've never had an opportunity to buy or try any hazmat, so I wanted to jump on that one.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. That is pretty
Cheers to Lil. She got some good news today from her doctors.
Me
So
neither, Brian.
that's all.
my first hazmat.
That's always good. Good to cheers to you, Lil.
cool. Fuck yes, Lil. Oh, I missed
Go
that. I just saw that Renee Whiskey Tornado's wife just did her last chemo treatment, which
That's
is awesome.
exciting.
I know she's got a couple of
That's good.
surgeries still lined up.
Make sure.
but-
Well,
such
Lil,
good
you can
news. I
share
love
your
it.
news.
love
I
it,
don't
Lil.
need to share your news. That's not my place, but you wish.
But if it's good, we're very, very excited.
But I'm glad that you had a good day.
Yes. It's awesome. Oh, it makes me so happy.
We're always looking out for you, Lil.
We love her. Especially when Lola's drunk at the races, but we always
Oh, Drunk Lil is the best. If you've never seen Drunk Lil at the
drunk
races,
Lil is hilarious.
It's
I love when Lil goes to
amazing.
the races. It's the best.
yes.
Yeah.
So good.
She was, I think, like one of my very first streams. She was drunk at the races. It was like,
It's so I think it's super sweet because Chris knows it's good for her to get to go out and have fun with her friends, and so
Yeah.
she goes out with the girls and they go to the races and have a good time.
As long as
So
she's
cool.
bringing that energy to America when she comes through, that's all I want.
Oh, I think she is. I think we're getting plenty of drunk Lil.
That's great news. She just typed it in
I
chat.
really hate that YouTube is
Great.
behind StreamYard.
Yeah, I love it.
All
Oh,
clear.
that's
Even Lilith
so
Morgan knows
good.
that drunk Lil is crazy.
Drunk Lil is crazy. We gotta come up with like a nickname, like a drunk nickname for horse race Lil.
Lil, you must just feel like this invisible weight lifted. Like that has to be just the most amazing feel. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So great. Yay! Now you can just chill and enjoy it. Come in September and have a good time. And be drunk Lil. That makes me so happy.
Great fun.
That's just
I-
really fun.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I
gotta
think
grab
barrel
something
one
else to drink.
is definitely better than barrel 3.
So you like rice?
You like the rye heavy, huh?
Are you a rye guy, Mark?
This is 1. No, this is 3. Sorry. 3 is definitely better than 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Then, yes,
There you go.
You are correct.
Although
sir.
I have liked ryes recently. Some of those.
I got to be in the right mood to do rye, and if it has the dill flavor rye, I definitely don't like it.
Strawberry Grooves one from Mash and Journey, and the Hard Truth rye is really good. The Wild Rye, that's actually a Wilderness Trail rye from Junkies, is delicious. Yeah.
The Strawberry Grooves, was that their Peerless?
Yeah, it's a Peerless rye.
I remember hearing about that one. Yeah.
And that New Losers, Matt's New one, that one's delicious too. I think that's the one I first got, and I was like, wow, this is really good. And I started checking all the other ones out.
I'm gonna give a Utah shout out that Nick and Adam are saying is good. It's rye, so
All right.
The Hard Truth?
For it.
Oh.
Clearwater. The Hard
Barrel
Truth
three's
made me
good?
think of it because for some reason I thought it was that, but Clearwater is made.
That's the one that's much lower.
Everybody's loving it. The Jepsons, the 3.
But
That's a good one.
I took Adam's advice and blended them.
Yeah, a 50-50 blend
I
is really
tried
good.
that. I tried that. I still prefer free by itself because of that rye. But
Yeah, well, because it's
no rye.
so heavy rye.
I don't know who was drunk at Jepson's Distillery that day, but they 100% poured the rye mash bill into that barrel. So
Well, I don't have the nose, palate, and experience to tell you one's rye versus one's bourbon, but they definitely smell different when I just did that.
I can tell
Right?
when I can tell when they're like one's way over here and like one's way over here. Like that's when I can tell if it's a rye or a bourbon. But
Well, Mark, when I battle Mike, you'll see how bad my palate is.
Okay.
you know what? You know what? Slapshot, you will surprise people with this battle
We'll see.
because I have 100% built this battle so that you win. I'm just doing it to screw Mike.
Well, Scott picks his own number, rigs a drawing. Scott piles the samples to rig it for Brian, and then he accuses Matt of rigging his spin wheel. So there you go.
it's so funny because I've done there's
Oh my
3 in I think it was 2 in Women of Whiskeys, and then this one that Scott picked his number.
Yeah, and I picked my
The
number.
person there was 3 in the past few giveaway this past week where the person
their
picked
own.
their own number, and I was like, I kept showing it to Nick real quick, like,
Like,
look, this is proof.
You're my proof. You're my proof. If we get arrested,
I
I'm gonna
swear.
believe him.
I swear.
Like nobody's gonna believe that, but I swear, I'm freaking out over here that somebody yet again picked their own number.
That's why when
Tim
like
Evans picked his own number sometime recently too.
This who?
I think it was Tim Evans picked his own number.
Oh yeah,
too.
Tim Evans
Yeah,
picked his
yeah,
number quite a bit.
yeah. Yep.
Quite a few times.
Yeah.
Conspiracies.
I will tell you that it is like I have been on this side running my own giveaway. Like even with that like spreadsheet, God, that's a nightmare. I'll always have somebody else run your giveaways. It's like I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Hey Joe, I saw that on that Facebook too. That was crazy. I probably would have cleared the shelf on the Hard Truth rye. That was
dang,
$19 on the shelf when I think I paid $65 or something for that thing.
Wow.
So Costco or Sam's Club had it on the shelf.
Z-Man, I'm going to be taking a hiatus from my channel for health and wellness reasons. So that's the big announcement. I'll be back in a couple weeks for my birthday stream, but that'll probably be the last one for a couple months.
Be careful, Darrell. You get on the list.
Yeah, I'm like, I will know. That's it. I actually felt bad because somebody from Whiskey Crusaders, Matt from Whiskey Crusaders, sent Nick and I a bunch of samples, and one was a George T. Stagg sample, but they do reuse some of their sample bottles. And I think this was a reused one, and it tasted like a martini. Like it tasted like gin and vermouth. And I was so confused. I was like, is this really the big fuss about George T. Stagg? I'm so confused. And so we tried itty bitty bits over a couple different nights, and every time it just tasted like a martini. And I think it was just the glass, but it's like, oh, I hate like, because then it feels really awkward when the person asks you like, oh, did you enjoy the samples? And I'm like,
Right.
how do I tell them that I think this amazing sample they sent me was?
Well, it's like that one sample. Was it like a blend to get in last year that Matt got? And like somebody, like, I don't know, whatever sample bottle they put it in, like literally to have like soap or something in it. And he just like immediately drank it and was like, that's not good. Like, it's like, you should not, that's not consumable. Like, and I always feel like I will, like, if I'm sending out like a sample bottle to like somebody who won, I always use a fresh new bottle. Like, it's like, if you win a giveaway, it's always a fresh new bottle for me. Now, if I've definitely rinsed bottles, but I will like let them sit for days. Yeah. Like, I'm not. If I'm giving it like just
if I reuse a bottle, before whatever it had in it was something that was like fairly mild, or not like jutting out in any particular direction, and then I rinsed it.
Thank you.
A million times and let it air it out, and then rinsed it again and smelled it over and over to make sure that it doesn't have anything funky about it. But I still rarely reuse because I'm so paranoid I don't want somebody to get the wrong idea of their sample. Yeah.
Even Durrell, he says I never reuse for those reasons. It's hard.
Yeah.
I haven't sent enough to try and reuse them, but the ones I did send, I boiled the bottles first after I got them from Amazon, and then just dried them out
like
after that.
the thing that I like about
like
was
baby bottles.
The glass outlet or whatever, you can just buy the caps.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can boil the shit out of these and just put a new cap on it. Because sometimes the cap is what keeps all the. Hello, kitty. Goodbye, kitty.
You might be able to boil the cap too. It's just like plastic stuff.
You might too. You might, but I don't know.
I didn't try that part. I just put the caps on because they were clean. I figured.
Brian, remind me the
Richie.
name of your cat
Good
again.
to see you, man.
Gizmo.
Appreciate you.
Gizmo.
Cheers, Richie.
Every time I see Gizmo, I'm like, hi, Bites. And now I'm realizing Nick did exactly what he's not supposed to do, which is go to bed with Pipes in the bedroom.
Uh-oh.
To get bitchy.
Yeah, we had two. They were brothers, Gizmo and Gadget, but Gadget passed a couple years ago.
It's after midnight. Did he turn into a gremlin?
Only if you feed them.
I thought it was only if you put him in water.
Oh, yeah, water. Well,
Oh.
water makes new ones. Feeding them makes the mean ones.
That's right. I have not watched Gremlins in a while.
I
did watch Goonies the other day. Oh my god, I love Goonies so much.
I haven't seen Goonies in a while.
Goonies never die.
Goonies never die.
When you said Gadget,
What is spicy and inbred?
Oh boy, is he back?
Is he back?
I
did time him
He's just
out
got the
a good long
Goonie
time.
image on his.
Oh yeah, he's got sets his image as Chunk.
Chunk.
He is in. He taps out. His name taps out.
Big Vic never resumes bottles.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
That's right.
Wow, this Stag Junior is hot as shit, Mark.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Ooh, hello. I'm feeling all 133 proof. I'll tell you what. Not saying I don't like it.
I think I opened or poured that when somebody spinned the high proof wheel, like over 130 proof. Is the only one I had at the time.
Hello. I'm telling you,
what are you doing?
Somebody sent me Cheech sent me an Obtanium 140 hazmat, and does not taste nearly as hot as this
Come
does.
say hi. Come here.
And that's hazmat.
Say hi. Come here.
That's crazy, dude.
Nope.
Oh, dang it.
No dog.
Got a lot of flavor.
What
She's
kind
just
of
gonna lay on
dog
the
is
floor
it?
and want her. She's a
Yeah,
box
that's
with me.
it was a store pick from
Come here. Give me a hug. Come
sample from Mark.
here.
Mark
Just roll
had
over and rub
a
my tummy. She's not coming up. She's like
133.9 single
What a
barrel
lazy-
pick.
What a lazy bug.
Yeah.
Mark, sorry I missed it. What kind of dog was it?
She's a boxer mix.
Oh man.
Come here.
But they're such
Come here,
huggers.
Greyface. Come on.
Every boxer I've known
Come
is
here.
such a hugger.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
All right. I will drag you up. Oh. Look, say hello. She doesn't like pictures either.
Oh, no.
Hi. Oh, you're gorgeous.
Hello.
Look at
Hello.
You have the softest
Hello,
ears
doggy.
ever, don't you?
Look at you. You're gorgeous.
What's up?
Ooh, boy.
Oh, she's a cutie.
Except her breath is horrible.
Oh, hey. My dog has the exact same thing. I kick her away from me all the time because her breath is so bad.
Isn't that all dogs though? Like all
We always
dogs
just
have
blow
the
in her
same-
face.
Yeah. Like,
It is, yeah. Hammy heard me
Get her teeth
oohing
cleaned.
and eyeing over your
wait,
pup.
you
so-
guys timed out Jim again? What?
Hi.
Jim.
Time
burping
out,
there.
time out Jim.
She's a pity.
He's
I'm
a pity.
confused.
She's got the one
Hello, Hammy. Hi, Hammy.
brownie ear.
Aw.
Hey, sugar ball.
Oh my god.
He's a sugar.
Speaking of Hammy, the
Yep.
Hamilton the musical is coming back to my town.
I love her.
I'm gonna watch like the third
Um,
time I've seen it, but that's fine.
I've seen it both times it came to Utah. The first time it came, I told my boss, like, you know, when the tickets went on sale, I was like, so I'm going to be out because I'm going to be trying to just sit in the
drove.
waiting room trying to get tickets.
Yeah.
And he sat at work in the waiting room also trying to get tickets for me because I'm so obsessed with Hamilton.
Yeah. So I have a friend that was in New York City, and they were like, "Oh, it's a nice little musical about Hamilton." Yeah, it was like the second weekend it was open, and nobody knew about it.
Oh, no way.
And it had, yeah. So he went, and he had like Lin-Manuel Miranda was in it, playing Hamilton, and like, oh yeah, it was second week. It was legit second week. Yeah. He was,
You
he has
understand.
the playbill and everything, and it's like, didn't even.
So,
And then he was like, oh yeah, I went to Hamilton and I saw Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I was like, oh, cool. Oh, we lost Mark, I think.
yeah. Maybe the boxer pulled out the cord.
Right. Yeah.
After Hurricane Maria hit Puerto Rico and destroyed it, like Lynn did Hamilton in Puerto Rico.
Right.
All my family on both sides of my family are from Puerto Rico. Everybody waited in line to try and get me tickets. And again, my boss was like,
Yeah.
if you can get tickets to Hamilton in Puerto
you're
Rico,
gonna go.
like, you're going. I'll help you pay for the ticket. Like, this is happening. You have to go see Lynn
Thanks,
in Puerto
Richie.
Rico. But I did not get tickets. But I'm the person who I print out little like tweets or anything, quotes by Lin-Manuel, and I'll put them on other people's like lab bench in lab as like little inspirational tweets kind of
Oh, shit.
thing. Obsessed.
Hey guys, I think it's probably David. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit.
Damn, David.
Appreciate
What
you
is that?
coming in.
It probably is because Kira probably had a headache. So
Yeah, headache. Either that or she was gonna get some bagel bites. I was not. I'm so hungry for bagel bites right now. Like, I left that. I was like, man,
well, David will get his bagel. So.
Hamilton is solid.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's Kira. Then it's Kira because David's not into the Hamilton because he's a douche.
There you go. Well, hi, Kira or David.
Just saying. He doesn't have.
But
the
anyway, but yeah, and then he's like but that friend is like the luckiest person ever because he also saw Dear Evan Hansen with what's his name, the like
Ben
the head
Platt?
guy, yeah, just randomly, and it was like that. Like he always gets tickets to like, just they're like, go stand in this line, you'll get tickets, and he always gets like because he's usually there like one by work for work, so it's just him, and it's a lot easier to get one ticket versus like a lot.
Next time Lynn is going to perform in anything, can you send this dude on my behalf to help me get a ticket?
Right? Well,
I'll go to Nebraska. Where do I have to go? Where can you see in Nebraska? I'll figure out where Nebraska is finally.
No, this is actually this is in New York City. Like he saw it on Broadway.
That makes yeah. You said the second week, so yeah, that makes sense. Oh God, I'm so mad he saw Lynn. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You don't understand the obsession.
And he was like,
All
yeah,
right,
I saw
guys.
this like.
My machine works. Just checking on my screen. Been here for over an hour, so I'm out too. Got to hit the sack.
All right, Mark. Appreciate you and appreciate all your
Night,
support you give.
Take care. Yep.
Thanks for all the samples.
Thank you, Scott.
Yeah.
No problem. See you around.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm not leaving. Like I'll be in chat. The day to day. Like the day to day is not.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be more than people realize. I think
Yeah, like
as far as running the channel and everything.
There have been a couple of weeks where I'm like, shit, what am I going to talk about?
Yeah.
Like an hour beforehand, I'm like, okay.
Dude, and at least you have sports to help. I would think it would have been sports to help fill it up.
Like a couple hours before, I'm like binge watching ESPN. Like, what is happening? What is happening?
I had a couple streams.
Couple weeks in a row, it was like it's hockey and basketball, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about hockey or basketball. Like, thanks a lot.
Great.
Bring on Slapshot. No, it's fine.
Ouch, Slapshot.
Bring on Slapshot. It's the Slapshot hour.
Not everybody can be right.
Hey, you got me to watch 6 more
I did
games than I did last year. So
and hockey's the only sport I watch. So my season, I don't have anything to do until October now. So
go local sports team and or college. I love it. Yeah. Sports ball for the win.
The only baseball games I go to are the Salt Lake City Bees. So.
Well, no, I do go to minor league games. I enjoy that. I just don't follow Major League Baseball.
Do you go for the corn dogs?
I don't know what you were talking about this corn dogs.
Dude, my stadium doesn't sell corn dogs.
That is 100% a Salt Lake City thing because there is literally no corn dogs.
Dude,
why?
We got hot dogs.
Oh, shit.
And then they have a thing. It's a crab dog, so it's got crab meat on the hot dog with like a seafoody sauce. It's actually good.
Good.
Yeah.
I will say though that like
one of those things that can just go right away.
The weirdest thing
I was real reluctant to buy it the first time because it was like $9, and I'm like, this better be good for $9, or I'm going to be pissed off. And it's good.
I will say that our the most famous hot dogs around here are red, like in color, like they're red 9, like it's dyed, it's gross, but damn, they're good. Like, and they're called Husker dogs because obviously they're red. But
Clever.
But anyway, like, so like I'll buy them for people who like come in town or whatever, and they're like, why is this so grossly red? And I'm like, just eat it. Shut up and eat it. You'll be fine.
Whatever. If you dyed a corn dog red, I would fucking eat it. I love corn dogs.
I don't hate.
I like corn dogs.
I'm a big fan.
I've just never seen it at my baseball game.
No, they have they switch from like legit corn dogs to like the mini corn dogs, but I love that too because that's adorable. Like, you make anything miniature, I think it's adorable. So they do mini corn dogs. So I always go to the Bees game for the mini corn dogs.
Yeah. Yeah. It does seem like either you, Vic, or Mark wins.
Yeah,
like
one of y'all is gonna win.
When he's gonna win.
Tuesdays are the best time in my stadium. They have
or Juniper Lane
tickets,
but Juniper Lane
and then
just
$2
tacos.
Like,
yeah, but then she gives it away. She's so fun.
Yeah, I've won multiple bottles because of Juniper Lane. She's so awesome. Now, I will say that I added her on Instagram. That kind of threw me for a minute. That threw me for a minute. Like my Midwestern, like I was like, whoa, okay.
Oh, I don't know. I just flipped out of the idea of corn puppies.
Oh, what?
Deathless Dogs comment. Mini corn dogs could be called corn puppies.
Corn puppies? Oh no. No.
I already love hush puppies.
Oh,
no. It was meant to be. That's cheese.
Dude, I go to Sonic just for the corn dogs like that. I love corn dogs.
I love when they're 50 cents.
50-cent corn dogs? Hell yeah.
My dad used to when I was a kid, he'd get out, like he always worked late shift, and he'd get out like midnight or 1 a.m, and I'd stay with him on the weekends, and we would go to Sonic because it was the only thing open. We'd get corn dogs. This, I love this.
Call them corn puppies for years. It just makes sense. It does.
So,
it really does.
It's a hot dog wrapped in a hush puppy, and I've never thought about that. And I love hush puppies. Like, my mind's being blown right now.
I have a weird story about hush puppies. So, I have a cousin who I don't know if he's bright, but he's not. He's not. Anyway, they don't have Long John Silver's where he lives, so he came back here and he had to get like Long John Silver's. But he really just wanted hush puppies. He just wanted hush puppies. So he ordered 12 orders of hush puppies. Well, he didn't realize that he was ordering 12 large orders of hush puppies, which is 12 hush puppies a order.
I do 44 hush puppies.
And he comes in with these boxes of hush puppies.
It's like
so many hush puppies.
Hush puppies.
I was like, well, you're gonna be eating hush puppies till you leave, because Jesus, like,
oh my god.
And like, let's be honest, hush puppies have like a shelf life of about 2.5 seconds. Like, you gotta eat them.
Once they go cold,
you're done.
Yeah, I have tried.
Yeah, you cannot.
Because there's only one place that I found in Utah that sells hush puppies. It's called R&R Barbecue. Yeah. And they're pretty good, but it's like you can only get it, there. And then that's it. Man, I'm missing my old boss tonight, because every now and then, like for the lab, he would take us all out to R&R Barbecue, and he knew I loved hush puppies. Yeah, I would just get like a thing of hush. I was like, so just all the hush puppies for me. That's all I need. Your barbecue sucks, but give me the hush puppies.
Hey, Troy, man. Thanks for coming in, man. And we'll see you around.
Cheers, Troy.
Thanks, Troy. I got to get something in my glass.
Do it. I'm still sipping this ECBP blend to wash out the double oak rye.
I always got this near because this is my favorite thing.
Your go-to, man.
I love barrel.
Some fun.
So good.
You know what's better?
Not a rye.
Corn puppies.
Corn puppies. Oh my god, dude!
I love it so much.
That sounds like a very I'm gonna use that for like a Nebraska thing. Like you got the tailgate, just be like, we got corn puppies, and they're just like hush puppies.
It's little tiny corn dogs. It's adorable.
Corn dogs.
Next time we go to a Bees game, we were looking, but there's not. The Bees, of course, are out of town for our anniversary this upcoming weekend.
Yeah.
But next time we go,
that's right. It's your anniversary this weekend, right? The 5th?
Yep.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah. On Sunday.
Oh, mine's July 1st.
Well, happy birthday.
Happy
anniversary.
9 years.
9 years. Happy anniversary, everybody.
There.
We got a lot of July.
Good time
celebrations.
For it. Yeah. We literally timed ours because it was the day before 4th of July, so it made it cheaper for people to take off from work and whatever.
Oh god.
So.
Damn, that seagrass is so good. It's good. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. So every year when they release the Husker football schedule, literally everybody books the bye week as their wedding date if they want to get married in the fall. So I get invited to so many damn weddings when there's no football game. That same weekend. So I have to wedding hop. God, I was in 2 weddings during a week. That one was rough because I had to take 2 tuxes and yeah, there you go.
No, that's where you go. If I'm going to be in your wedding, you got to use the same setup. So I got to rent 1 tux.
Right? Can we all agree that black and black tux and black tie? Let's just go classic, right?
Yeah. Just switch out the vest and the tie. That's all. That's the only difference there can be.
Screw all of y'all. And you're freaking, you get to wear mostly the same thing and just change out your stupid fucking tie. I'm still confused because the last wedding I was in, she was like, just buy nude colored shoes. The
so
fuck
sorry,
is
Caleb.
nude colored? Like, nude colored is
Nude
very
colored.
based on every human being on the planet. Like
Like,
I don't understand what I'm supposed to think of with nude colored shoes. Like,
see,
who has that in their closet? I wear
do
black
not
sneakers.
I do not envy you all because you literally have to buy your dress, and I'm like, I've never bought a tux. Well, I have now.
I bought a dress for this. It's mauve. Still don't understand what the fuck that color is.
Yeah.
But like, had to get a deep mauve color dress with nude. I was like, she's my best friend since we were 2 years old, and I texted her. I was like, "The fuck do you mean by nude?" So I just kept screenshotting her shoes from Poshmark that were super cheap. I was like, "Is this nude colored? Is this nude colored?" I was like, I don't know what counts. Like,
I don't know if you saw this from Darrell.
Yes, I already responded. I've never wanted to go to Boston so bad. I didn't realize Darrell actually was in Boston or near Boston.
He's in Rhode Island, I think, which is like right there.
Oh, are you in Rhode Island, Darrell? Nick was
I think we once
Island.
figured out he's like right, like maybe 30 minutes from Kilco. But like if you're in Rhode Island, you're 30 minutes from everybody. So
right,
a little bit.
I really, oh my God, Darrell. If it means getting to hang out with Darrell and getting to see Hamilton, are you kidding?
I don't know what you're talking about, but puce is a terrible word. We never need to use that.
I feel like I've only read that in books. Like that somebody gets so mad they turn the color of puce, but I don't actually know what the
color is. By the way,
sounds like it should be slang for something.
You asked me about my color of my walls.
Yeah, did you find out?
I got this like color app thing. It is not doing whatever. So I've got to I'll go. I have extra paint from where they've done.
That's what I wondered. I was like, maybe he's got like the extra paint or whatever.
I gotta find it.
Gallons, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I'm like pint. I'm like, no.
It's like a very it's kind of a chameleon blue though. Like it's so like in certain lights it's really dark blue, and certain lights it's like purple.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a cool blue.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I want that. I'm like, we're gonna live in this apartment forever. Real estate just keeps getting more expensive. I might as well fucking paint this shit. So.
We're not even talking about sports, Vic. Calm down.
We're talking about corn pups.
We're talking about corn puppies.
Corn pups and Fuse. Corn pups.
Fuse. Yeah, that's what I thought. Rhode Island. Darrell, you and Brian need to hook up together. He's Rhode Island's not that big of a state.
Oh, puce is pink. I just googled puce.
Oh.
Looks pretty pink to me. I don't understand why we need a different name for it. It's just pink.
Yeah. Good night, Vic. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for hopping in and always being a good supporter of my channel. Appreciate it.
See you, Big Vic.
Right, Vic.
Yeah, Mama.
Everybody go subscribe to Big Vic. He needs more subscribers than me.
Wait, I thought mauve was also pink. Sorry.
Mauve is like a dark pink, isn't it? And I only know this is because like my grandmother's house is totally mauve.
But this is the problem. If you go
selling that.
Oh, yikes. Yeah. But here's the problem. If everybody just goes and Googles mauve, it's 20 fucking different colors. So what the fuck is mauve?
Yeah, I don't know.
Still don't understand. And I have a wedding dress that cost me $90 to buy the dress and $60 to get it hemmed because I'm a midget, and it was literally a foot and a half too long.
I will say that guys have it really easy at weddings, period.
You can rent your shit. That's what Nick's
We rent our tux. We literally just show up, put our tux on, and they say, stand here because you're an idiot. Let's be real. They give us zero responsibility in this wedding.
Yeah.
They're the only one who has a responsibility is the best man, and he's like, hold the ring, don't lose it.
So I was my friend's maid of honor, where I had to wear the mauve dress.
Yeah.
And you have to, I forgot what the word is. No, not bunion. what's the word? Bustle, not bunion, bustle. The dress, which is basically there's tiny loops and there's tiny buttons. Everything is white on white. And you're supposed to find the buttons and put the loops on the buttons, but the loops are too small for the buttons. And you have to be a magician.
Yeah, Darrell, it's Kilco Whiskey Musings on YouTube and everything else. Somebody can drop his link too. He's kind of also taking a hiatus from YouTube, but
that's good.
Yeah.
He'll still kind of game up here and there, but
yeah, he's
whiskey related.
He goes up to what's the
Irene Tan?
Irene
Tan's place like all the time, and he hang out with him there and stuff. I think you and him would hit it off, just for whiskey wise. Thanks, Adriana.
But yeah, y'all fucking have it easy. You don't have to find these tiny buttons.
No.
And be panicked about it because you have to do it in a certain amount of time before the fucking first dance occurs.
Oh no.
And then I had to call in help, even though I'd been trained ahead of time on how to do this, and I still didn't. I'm like, man, I'm not designed for buttons on dresses. It's hard.
Like, I'm not. No.
It's so tiny and so complicated.
There's a lot that goes into women being in weddings. It's like y'all have to take each other to the bathroom, like with the dress. Like guys don't have to like go like shuffle.
Gotta go get your hair and makeup done, and then all that crap.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I had my women. It was like wear a shade of blue, whatever the fuck color blue you like.
Yeah.
And just flat shoes because I'm short enough and I don't need you all towering over.
Darrell, he even had Kilco even had Irene on his channel, so you should go watch that. It was cool. He had like
yeah.
He had her on for like 2 hours, like just not a couple months ago.
And he just talked to her. She's going to donate a bottle for the Alzheimer's Fund.
Speaking of which,
it's a clone of Kilty.
I've got that. So. I'm donating a bottle as well for anybody who wants to know. Got the Bardstown.
Here's a picture of the mauve dress I had to wear and how freaking long
is that mauve? To me, that seems light pink. That seems light pink. It was
mauve. He had 3 different shades of mauve on the fucking website. This is me in like tall heels and how much extra was on this dress. I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
Our only problem, I think, the only problem I've ever had when I was in a wedding was that my pants did not get hemmed at all.
Oh.
And like I was wearing some like MC Hammer fucking like parachute pants during this wedding because I was like, oh fucking, I'm not that big. I ain't 6 foot tall. Shit.
That is amazing.
Oh my god!
I mean, you can like roll them up and put some pens.
Oh yeah, like we've totally fixed it, but like they were like wider in the pants. Shit. Like they were definitely parachute pants a little bit. Like it was a bit much. It was a bit much. Yeah.
Please tell me somebody played like Kid Tootses.
Oh, probably. I was intoxicated. Very. Oh, this Paul.
We lost Paul.
Yeah. Bye, Paul. You can come back whenever. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had like any wardrobe issues at a wedding. I just show up. Besides that, yeah.
Try being 4'9".
Mm-hmm.
And you most of the time don't have pockets. What the fuck is this bullshit? Also, my sister-in-law, I had to buy a $273, I still remember the exact number, bridesmaid dress for their wedding.
Yeah. Being a dude is a lot easier, but even if you're the groom, you're kind of an afterthought. Not gonna lie.
Whatever.
The bride walks in down the aisle with her own theme music, and the guy just like, he just lights in.
From the sidewalk,
he just lights in. He's just like, nobody cares.
Also,
it's
my
like,
theme music,
you're here? Good job. Congrats.
I walked down the aisle started so.
Oh, man.
It was bomb.
Ooh, I don't know what What are you thinking about pouring, Darrell? You probably got something way better than I've got poured, or to be poured.
Or at least options.
No,
Are you
got
out,
more options
Scott?
than I do.
Are you out, Scott?
No, I'm good.
Of your glass?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
when you get a sample, do you pour the whole sample or do you pour a little bit?
No. I'd like half.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
for sure. No, unless it's like not to throw like,
unless it's an 8-ounce sample.
Unless it's a fucking big sample or
And then you got a bottle chug
Mr. J. These are literally the samples of Mr. Jigs. I think he shops at the same store that Nick shops.
Nick is that? Yeah.
But no, I appreciate here's the thing. I kind of actually appreciate the 4-ounce sample. Like, who wouldn't, right? But because it's like one full pour, and then like if you really like it, you've got another full pour. If you don't really like it, then you've got something like a 2-ounce sample that you can send to somebody else.
I don't know if we have any more of the 8-ounce.
Oh my god! Like those are some medicine bottles, Nick. Jesus Christ!
So here's a 1 ounce.
Yeah.
Here's a 2 ounce.
2 ounce. Those are normal.
And then here's the 4 ounce.
I know the 4 ounces are kind of ridiculous.
And I think the 8 ounce might be in my camping stuff because I used it for shit for camping. I was like, oh, this is good. I can camp a couple nights and have my whiskey
I legit have an 8-ounce flask. And that's a large flask. That's a large flask.
Nick's sample bottles are now my flask, basically. That is how it works out. So, and I've given him so much shit, and then he's like, he orders another thing, and I'm like, you got the right thing. He's like, I'm so sure it's definitely the right thing, and it's not the right thing. It's not
wow. Oh my god.
2-ounce bottle. Do it, Darrell. Do it. You should pour some Stag. That's what you were having earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah,
or
I had a Stag. Hold up. Let's see what he's got.
Darrell.
All right, Darrell. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I had a Stag. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, man? YouTube. Got YouTube on.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that. Hey, what's going on? I'm new to the whole life thing. There we go.
It's all right.
There we go.
I haven't recorded anything, actually. I was finishing Supremus 5, and it's really late early in the morning, so I was like, I'll just hop on for one.
Appreciate it.
Nice,
one weed pour.
Yeah, just one more. What did you say?
One little pour.
What are you craving?
Oh, God. I don't crave anything. That's why everything's still full. I just go randomly reach for something. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Richie.
My right now is just ECDP and Jepsons.
Oh God, that's
got a whole shelf of. I love Heaven Hill.
It's so good.
Somebody says finish the night peaty. That sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, that is the one thing I do not do at all. That and tequila, unless it's a margarita, I do not touch peat. Ugh.
See, Lil, I appeal to all of the masses here, not just sports. We talk about weddings here too. I don't know.
It's the whole shebang here.
It's a whole thing with Fifth Quarter Tailgate.
But Darrell, you've now put an idea in my head that I'm never going to get out. Is the idea of a peated, because I actually like peated scotch, but a peated margarita, which to me sounds amazing, like a smoky margarita.
My buddy loves it, so I have
like a spicy, like.
I'm gonna pour a little bit of this, Paul.
Ooh, is that the slap shot version, or what? Which one is that?
No, it's one Paul.
It's the one Paul sent you. That's right.
Yeah, I'll join you, dude.
Oh, Maria Elena, thank you.
Is that Vic's wife?
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, I don't think you've ever been here on your bit.
A buddy brought these, mixes it with some other stuff for a margarita.
Did you see that? Add a 12, well or 12 to your list.
I guess mezcal is supposed to be like
How Vic knows that?
It's still sitting
Yeah,
there.
it's like there's smoky tequila. It's another like agave based. I don't really know though.
He loves it, but yeah, it's been sitting there since he came because I'm not gonna touch it.
The nose on this thing, Paul, is freaking amazing. Oh my god.
So I've got the little book, chapter 5, right here, and I'm just doing my best to kill it. But this Knob Creek 10-year, so it says when it was barreled on and when it was bottled on, and it's like 10 years.
Yeah.
I'll drink this all day, and I paid $50 for it. And the little book, I paid a little over 140, total. So,
that's chapter 5. What's in the chapter? Is that the weird one with the rice whiskey?
That's the ricey one, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pulling this out because somebody sent me a flight, and I got to try the chapter 3, and that is some of the most amazing whiskey of my life.
Oh my god!
What's funny is I like hopped into like this bourbon bar that we have, and like I kept like saying, okay, I want this. Like they had like a huge list. I mean, they had like 100 bourbons, right? And I'm like, okay, I want this, and they're like, sorry, we're out. So finally, I like settled on a little book, and I was thinking it was like Little Book 4 or 5. No, it was Little Book 3, and they wanted $15 a pour, and I was like, holy shit, give me a double. I was like, give me a double. I was like, how much is the bottle? Like, I don't know if it picks up.
Oh, he's got it right there. The road home.
Yeah. Because that's the one with like the Knob Creek, the Bakers, and the Bookers.
Yeah,
right?
it's got 9-year Basil, who cares? But 9-year Knob Creek, 11-year Bookers, and 12-year Bakers. It is the best of Jim Beam put all together into this delicious fucking blend.
Yeah,
I am obsessed with it. It was so good. I'm so mad I missed on that bottle. I'm like, what did I do?
Yeah, no, Scott, I haven't opened that Slapshot bottle. I'm trying to open it with Ben and Cheech and Alex, but we can't all 4 get together.
That's the thing. That's the thing with trying to get more than one people.
Yeah.
Together.
And then the one night they were all together, I went to bed at 9 o'clock on Ben's stream. So
it was like the when we were all trying to get together to wear those Eric 3 South shirts.
Yeah.
Like we all had these shirts and we were all trying to get together and we couldn't. So finally, I just wore it. Little Book's 3 stuff. I've got 4 and I like it, but it's not for everyone. I'm really hit or miss on the Little Books. Like they're just too young.
These had it. Well, I tried 4 and 5 when I was in Vegas.
Yeah,
and I know one of them is the weird rice whiskey, and it was just interesting, but it wasn't like, ooh, I really wish I had gotten this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't remember. I feel like because one of them had rye. I know the chapter 2 does because I guessed it during my blind flight, and sure enough, it did. But I don't know about the 4 and 5. Okay, 4 is the brown rice one.
But yeah, like the weird thing about that, like Little Book 3 at that store, like that was literally like 6 months to a year ago. Little Book 3, they uncorked it for me. Like they had to open it for me because nobody had drank it, and I was like, so that's when they told me it was $15 a pour. I said, shit, that was just the bottle.
Right? That's what I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, chapter 5 has 3 different kinds of their bourbon and 1 rye malt whiskey. So, I don't know if you. I'm sure you guys can't see that.
4 is the one with the brown rice.
3-year bourbon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got 2-year bourbon, 3-year bourbon, 15-year bourbon, or excuse me, the 3-year is the rye malt, and then it's got a 2-year bourbon, a 5-year bourbon, and a 15-year bourbon in the chapter 5. I just did not get I just finished the Knob Creek 12, and just opening this Knob Creek single barrel, I'm like, I prefer these over this Little Book, and this is the only Little Book that I've ever tried.
That's the thing; they're very different. Each one, the whole point is they're very different. But chapter 3 if you're a Knob Creek, that sort of more straightforward Jim Beam profile, I think it is so good.
So good.
It's
the
Durrell,
most Jim Beam like little book.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it good?
Like,
it's very good.
Here's the thing though about that. So that is Freddie Knows, the grandson's like pet project, right? Little book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And now he just got named the master distiller with his dad. Like they're gonna
co-master.
Yeah, man, I'm nervous. I'm nervous about Beam. If that's the direction he wants to go with Beam, I'm like, ooh, please don't fuck up Beam.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand wanting.
Give me my nutty. Give me my nutty.
I understand wanting to do experimental and something new and something different, but like for the most part, there's a reason we all have loved, some of these like mainstream things they've been delivering for so long. It's like
decades and decades and centuries.
I will say that I will probably never buy a Booker's again because it's too expensive.
How much is it over?
Yeah.
Little books are like $125. I think retail $125, $150. Yeah, Booker's are like probably around the same.
$134 for mine.
Oh shit! Damn, it's under 100 here. It's like 79.
Oh, the
Booker's.
Yeah,
not anymore. For me, I have yet to see a Booker's under $100 now.
Yeah, they're 100 here, and
if it's $100, I buy it.
Stuff. Yeah, we generally get stuff in SRP here, but. Now 100's too high now for me for
6-year-old bourbon. No, it's too expensive.
That's my thing. Like age it a little bit longer, and then I'd be more like, okay, I can spend 100 on this. But 6 years, 7 max.
See, according to the Virginia website, Booker's is $89.99.
Yeah, good luck finding that.
And Little Book was $124.99. I've never seen it.
If you're in a controlled state, you'll pay that. But people who aren't in a controlled state, I pay $120, $125 for Booker's if it's there.
You New York, Scott? Right?
No, Nebraska.
Oh shit! Oh, Ben's New York.
Ben's New York. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, it's Booker's.
It sucks. It sucks around. Well, because like they really screwed here, like especially around COVID, because they switched everything to online shipping, like buying and shipping now. Like all of our stores have online stores, and you can just like whenever they drop a bottle, they put it online. So like within 30 seconds, bots have it.
Ours, they don't put any allocated on our website. You can only get the normal stuff.
Stag Juniors, without Ben, I don't think I would have been able to find a Stag Junior ever. They're never available.
They put ours on the app, but it's not for sale here at all online. You can track where it's at. Nick is very good at tracking how much is in the warehouse, how much is ordered for the state, and then which stores it's released to. But you can't buy it online. You have to go to the store.
Yeah, Virginia, you didn't know that? Yeah,
they used to tell you what store.
So the grandson, Freddie No, just within the last month or two, got announced as the master distiller along with his dad, Fred.
Yeah. I think it's bourbon night combo there for that special weekend kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing a transition process. So Freddie will take over for Fred at some point within the next few years, and he will be the guy.
You were all a little nervous.
I was super fucking nervous because I was like, oh shit. I've had Little Book and I don't you better.
But I also feel like Little Book is his out for doing the experimental stuff, And then that weird fucking what is it? What are those Jim Beam? Those I've only had the rolled oat one and it's gross. I don't like it at all.
Yeah. Dan, we hate you. We all hate you. For being able to find Booker's for $75.
I'd be all about that.
You know how to get a hold of me, Dan. You know how to get a hold of me.
Yeah.
But he says so they're holding steady at 99. But
they used to be so okay.
Yeah. So you could still find it for 75 in spots in Minnesota, but Wisconsin, it's 99. Here it's 125 all day. If you can find it.
I think Little Book's right around
125, I think I can get it.
15, 120, but Booker's steady at my local right now. Whatever the newest releases, I think it's $84.99, or I think it's 84 now. Used to be 79.
I don't know, man.
Which is great, So we just go in there and just buy it right at MSRP.
Yeah.
Who comes
Richie
up with
Z,
this
to be honest, I'd rather have Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered
Never seen that.
over. Oh, that's the
Old
signature
oak.
graph. Yeah.
The
Okay,
rolled oat
Jim Beam.
one
Yeah.
is
that the one that's like it comes in at $375 and it's like what, $40 or whatever, $30?
this is a $375, and this is how much Nick and I both have drank out of it. And I think I've also given away a sample.
So what you're saying is you got
So you're saying you like rye better than the rolled oats?
It's so good. So
It's
next giveaway,
tasty.
if anybody wants rolled oat samples,
Are you trying to say that you're giving that away?
I'm just saying, where's these 4-ounce sample bottles?
Yeah.
Huh?
No. Some of them though are really good. I've had some really good ones.
I've heard good things about the other
Yeah.
signature craft.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
oat one must just be really weird.
Yeah, and I feel bad because I did win this, but
I don't know. Okay, so let's go back to
Sounds
this.
weird.
Smoke Wagon, Uncut Unfiltered, now over any new Bookers unless like to me they're so different. Like MGP is so much different than Bookers. Like I don't like I've never been like, oh, I don't have any Bookers, so I guess I'll have MGP. Like like I don't know.
then I'm like tasty pick, or maybe
Like,
PCDP,
That I will say that I do have an 16-year, 11-month Knob Creek pick.
Oh,
I got quite a few years ago. That's still close. It's not open yet.
Wow, that's killer.
Why don't you just open it right now?
Somebody who gave it to me has since passed on, so I'm waiting for like the specific reason to open it.
So why don't you open it?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Let's get into this shit.
See, like when I bring a bottle into my house, it gets opened, except for the Slapshot bottle because I'm trying to drink it with who got it for me. But otherwise, the day Paul's bottle arrived, I cut the take a sip. Because what if I have a heart attack while I'm sleeping and I die and I don't wake up tomorrow? I didn't taste the new whiskey.
I know. But like, and that's unheard of. Like Jim Beam does not make Knob Creek picks over 15 years. Like they
I've never
heard. Like I have seen like 2 bottles that were over 15 years.
Yeah.
When you say over 15, are you saying 16 or just over the 15-year marker?
Just over 15-year mark.
Okay. Yeah. I've seen a few. I've never seen a 16 though.
Yeah, this is a month. This is a month away from 17 years.
Oh wow. Shit.
Yeah, it's 16-11 month.
Dude, they had a 15s drop here like a year and a half ago, and like I was just getting into bourbon about 2 years ago. Jumped in like a couple like cost plus shit groups because I was able to just get a bunch of shit in. I probably had 2 to 3 cases of straight 15-year store pick. Oh
wow!
$49.99. $49.99. Like right now,
when they announced like the 15 years were going away, like all of my stores had 15-year picks. I literally just went to every single store and just bought like 2 of each.
All gone.
I was like, is this limit 1? I was like, is this limit 1? And they were like, no, it's limit 2. And I'm like, thank you, I'll take 2. Like,
I'm so mad at all of y'all because I don't even live in a state that has picks. And we finally did our first Knob Creek pick.
Yeah, and it's probably like a 10-year. Yeah, 9-year.
It sucks. No, it's just disgusting. Like, I don't like it. I never pour it.
Their new ones are not. I mean, They're fine.
But I've had other KC picks that were good that are more recent, whatever. But Utah does not know how to do it. I mean, unsurprising. But
weirdly enough, like the Knob Creek Rise have been better picked. Have been like insanely good. Like the picks. I know. You don't like Rise. I know. But they're so good.
Yeah, Virginia did a rye pick.
Knob Creek Rye, maybe my favorite Knob Creek Rye I've ever had.
So I don't even think it's age stated either. But
I think they're like at most 9 years, maybe. Yeah, they don't age them too long.
I'm gonna find a rye for you, Adriana. That I can promise you, out of everything that I have here, there's something that you'll drink. Sounds like
maybe. I mean, pretty much as I was saying to somebody that like kind of the highest you can expect is that I don't make a face. Like if I don't make a face,
all right.
The rye is
one package already packed up. I'm gonna package something else. On Wednesday on my day off. I'm gonna send it that. I'll hand deliver it that way.
Right.
Yeah. Straight and 15-year Knob Creek to buy. Yeah, I would agree.
Oh my goodness.
That also that brings into the question of, is anybody actually going to buy the 18-year-old Knob Creek that's coming out that's 100 proof?
Oh, well, I'm not. I was kind of disappointed about the 18.
I'm not. The 15 was terrible. I thought the 15 was over oaked and gross.
I love the
awful.
15-year.
I have that taken out of my bottle, and I got that like a year and a half ago, whenever it first came out.
What?
I'll take
the not good.
I think there's like two so I have the second release of it that I love, and so Nick got it for me for Christmas after I'd had a few samples from people, and then when I visited my brother recently, he bought me a bottle as like as a present.
Well, Dan, when you buy that Knob Creek 18, I would like a sample, and I will reciprocate.
Oh, as you just sat there and
but I'm not gonna buy it. No, I'm not gonna fucking buy a bottle of it. Like I was so disappointed. I'm so disappointed in the 15. Like I will never buy a bottle of it. I thought the 15 was terrible. I'm glad that you agree, Darryl. Like the 15 was not good. I don't know if it was just like a batch thing, but like it was weirdly oaky, right? It was.
There is a KY-001 and a KY-002, I believe, with the KC15s. And I've heard that the KY-001 not so great, but the ones I have had are the -002, and I really enjoy those.
See, and I can randomly still find the Knob Creek 12 cast strengths around. What? Like very randomly. Like they'll just pop up and I'm like, what the fuck? And I buy them. Yeah, I've got a couple.
Oh, this is all. Yeah.
I'm aware. I know.
Scott.
I'll help you out.
That's how good it is, Scott.
Like yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Is it the -001 or the 002?
Yeah. Oh,
it's 001.
Let's see that.
Okay.
Show that to the camera real quick. See, there's like 3 ounces of that out tops. No. Like nobody wants that shit.
Nah.
I need to send you some 002 so that you can compare and see if maybe you like that one more than the 001.
Yeah, I just had a few samples and I was just like, man, like I bought a bottle of like I think it must have been the 01. I sampled it all out because I was like, this is terrible. Like nobody wants this.
I had it at Storytime at Shane's place when I was in South Carolina at one point. And
yeah.
I like shimmied out of my chair. It was so fucking good. I was like in heaven. But it was the 002. And then somebody else sent me a sample of the 002 and I loved it. And so then when it came around, they got it for me for Christmas and I love it.
Oh, I'm sure I got a bad batch, but like don't put anything out that's a bad batch. I'm sorry, but like if you're gonna
I hear you. That's fair. I hear you. That's fair.
Any
tell that to every rye ever.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. You guys are funny.
There's some good rise.
There's some good peated scotches.
Oh God, no.
Dude, I will crush some Port Charlotte's.
Yo.
Oh,
Yes.
I probably
I'll
have.
crush it.
Yes.
I'll crush it. Like,
No, I think I might have given them away. Yeah, I think
Your
I did.
portrait.
No, my peated stuff. Like me, Jeff Wack, Kelsey, like we do like Zooms every month in a different theme.
Yeah.
And it was a peated theme. Actually, no, it wasn't a peated theme. It was an Isla theme, and that's pretty much all peated. So my ex found a Bruichladdich, whatever the teal green container is. It's not like a peated one.
Is it
I'm
the
not gonna lie,
classic
I
one?
randomly heard the music in my ear, and I was like, "Do I still have music?"
What is it? Hold on.
Yes, it is.
Not bad.
Is that the classic Lottie? That like
That might be it. Yep,
That might.
exactly what it is.
Hmm.
But that one's like unpeated, and that was the only one I can go with because
it
I wasn't-
doesn't have peat.
yeah. Oh,
I have
yeah.
not. Damn, I have not had the Jim Beam masterpiece. I wish I did.
Oh, that's good.
Could try it.
Definitely send me some of that.
Wait,
Yeah.
the distillers.
Yeah, I love that bottle too.
Yes.
Oh my god! Like, okay, so I live in one of those states that can get like the weird, like, direct from distiller boxes, like the Jim Beam box and the what do you call it?
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark box. But man, I am
Such a
not
cool
wanting.
taste.
I'm not wanting to buy the new Jim Beam one. It's too expensive.
Dark that looks too. It's crazy.
Right?
Damn, that is
Faded or
dork.
not?
Did you get that from?
Shane, I got it after the
Shane?
Alzheimer's fundraiser last year. It's finished in PX cherry cask.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
why
just
it's so dark.
it's the most chocolatey. Oh, it's so good. It's such a dessert whiskey. And it's the coolest bottle. It's such a Star Trek bottle. I love it. Yeah. That
Does
was his
Whack like Pete? I don't know. I don't know if Whack. He likes everything. I think.
He can tolerate it. He won't go out and purchase it.
Yeah,
Austin,
he's more bourbon, right? Like he's
yeah.
pretty straight bourbon. Yeah, that's what I
Kelsey's
thought.
allergic,
Hey.
which we found out during that Zoom.
Speaking of Whack and Darrell,
What?
everybody
Yes.
check out Whack and Darrell. They've been going on Instagram like all the time. I've checked them out a few times. Like
Yeah, we're
few
in
times.
the works of talking about a couple things to try to
Yeah.
do something like weekly. Like none of us really even stream like that, but I told him
But like even just like hanging out on Instagram, it's cool as shit. Like you guys got a
Yeah.
good vibe. You got a good vibe.
like what we're gonna do. Well, what I'm gonna try to do is I have 280 count of those Boston round samples that people sent me that I've accumulated. So I got probably over 200 samples.
Oh, it's insane.
Take a handful each of the streams and just blindly pour them and give my thoughts and I'm not going to be able to figure out what it is and reveal what it is to try to get through some of these because I've been saying I'm going to do it every day or every other day on a day that I'm off, and I've never gotten to them, and I've accumulated, which you can probably see some behind me over there. There's like 50 over there and literally 200.
Dude, it's a slippery slope when people try sending you samples and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I am like starting to get piled up samples, and then more people send me samples, and I'm like, oh, you gotta stop sending me samples.
I have too many.
Too many
Literally,
guys.
can't
It's
get
like
through 'em.
I can't drink what I have.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I wanna
They're
buy
always
things.
2 ounce ones. If there were ounces, I can probably pour one, like a full ounce, into a glass and drink it. But I can't
Yeah,
do
for
the
sure.
2. Like I'll take a 2 ounce and I'm pouring half into a glass and I'm like, shit. No, I still got a half ounce left. It's like another sample.
I know, right? Like especially when for me, like it's 2 ounce sample, I'll only drink like half of it at a time. So I've still got like an entire ounce still left.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, they're really good, but I just, yeah.
I'm in the same boat. I should just go.
Just saying, Slapshot, not gonna give it away, but like one of these that I'm sending to you, don't drink it all. Like, don't just pour it in a glass. Like,
Oh no, when I get samples, I do the same thing. I
especially since it's a blind, like you're gonna want to save some of that.
Adam does that all the time. It drives me crazy. Where he just pours the whole thing. He drinks all the way through. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Like, what are you doing?
I just like the fact that he cleanses his palate with Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
What a weirdo! What a weirdo!
Yeah. But then he can still call bottles. Like, he can still call bottles blindly, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, dude! When I sent him out the blinds from him and Stahl, and the way he just gave out the George Dickel, he's like, I don't care if Mike knows. He's like, this is Dickel. I was like, this guy is on friggin' point, man. Like, he doesn't even care. He's like, I'll give Mike Stahl the points. I don't care. I'm still gonna win it. Like, dude, that's fucking badass.
Yeah.
So Richie C is saying, Darrell, thanks for the live invite on Instagram. I was busy with the lady.
Richie was he was buying her groceries.
There you go. There'll be more. My problem with like Instagram lives is like I always forget which channel I'm joining, like, or which like account I'm using. And my personal account, like, I have like family. And they tell everybody if you're live, like if you go live, like, and I'm like, because like I ran into like my sister joined, and I was like, why are you here? Like, what's like, get out of here! Like, you don't care. You don't care about
it. It does put it up though, because mine is linked, so I just gotta like double tap in the right corner, and it switches between my personal and the whiskey one to kind of simplify it and make it a little easier.
Yeah. Dude, more props to the people who like can rock it on Instagram, because like I just do that is not a thing that I understand. I don't get it.
I would love to do a YouTube channel, but I literally between the kids and work, man, it's just
for real.
Oh my god,
it's a lot easier for Instagram. I could see that, like where you just like pop on your phone or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot easier. I don't got to sit there and edit. It's live. Just get what you get. You know.
For sure.
Yep.
All right. Well, we are like at 2.5 hours of streaming. Like that's probably the longest I've done in a long time. So might as well go out in a bang. But anyway, we are going to go and probably go in the background for a little bit if anybody wants to hang out. There's still plenty of spots around. Adriana looks like she's about ready to pass out. But anyway, so give you a couple minutes if you want to just pop in the background and then enjoy the background. You don't have to come in the stream. You can just like stay in the background and be in private chat. But anyway, I appreciate everybody who has been part of my channel. Like I said, take a little hiatus. I'll be here in a couple weeks for my last like hurrah on my birthday, but just appreciate every single one of you. And Darrell, I think this is the first time you've been on my stream or hanging out with us, so I appreciate you coming in. And Adriana and
having some little buck.
Yeah, right. Bringing in the high hitters.
Something else. Good.
See, Slapshot, Whiskey Food Dude, Paul. Cheers. I gotta get something in the glass.
Cheers, man.
Bucket. I got a half an ounce of Thomas H. Handy. I'm gonna pour that.
Gangster.
Okay, some BTEC, right?
Hope that's a water glass because I'm drinking it. It's about half an ounce. Got that from. But anyway, so thank you everybody for hanging out. Make sure you hit the notification select all, because you never know when I'm gonna like pop on just randomly for a stream here or there for a Packer win or angry loss. You never know, but I'll be around, and hopefully I'm back for football season, but you never know. Cheers, everybody, and I really do appreciate every single one of you, and I appreciate all of your support. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers, Scott.